Alright, good evening everyone. It's been a while. Hi, I'm not dead, so that's a good sign, isn't it? I've missed you all. It's been a very long time since I've done a stream, and I know the past few that I've done haven't been super regular anyway, and that's because life has been keeping me very busy and away from video games, which is really, really annoying, but I mean, the holiday season is stressful, it's frantic, and obviously this is my first Christmas as a streamer, so I don't really know how this is all going to work the next few weeks. I just know that I'm going to be very busy actually at my job, but I'm going to try and keep things as regular as possible for streams in the new year, fingers crossed. I can't really commit to much for the rest of this year, so I do apologise now. And I thank everyone for your patience and for sort of keeping me going, because I do feel bad that I've not been here, and I don't want my channel and most importantly my community to die out because of it. Like, I don't want you guys to think that I've sort of like abandoned you or anything. I haven't, I promise. It's just I can't do everything all at once, and I've missed you all. Mike Frost is here. Hey Mike, how you doing, man? It's lovely to see you. I've missed you and everyone else. How's life been treating you? It feels so good to be back, but I know it's not like I'm not regularly back. Shall we just hop into the game while I waffle on? But yeah, life has been crazy at the moment, and it sucks that I've not been here. I want to keep my channel growing because it's actually been dipping at the moment because I've not been here, which is really, really annoying, and it's really disheartening, but I do have to prioritize my job over streaming. And you know, I love playing games, I love hanging out with you guys, I love making content, and I can't do that when I'm just tired all the time because it makes for rubbish viewing, and you guys don't deserve that. You deserve the best kind of viewing and not me just being a zombie and super, super tired. So yeah, I want to try and get a few more streams out by the end of the year, and then hopefully next year work on a more regular schedule again. But yeah, at the moment I can't make any promises on when I'll be streaming. Just, you know, ideally I'd like to get back into things a bit more regularly. It's not been too bad, just not feeling the best right now. I'm sorry to hear that, Mike. That sucks, man. What's been going on, if you don't mind me asking? You don't have to say a word. I understand like people's privacy, but you know, I've missed everyone, and I want to make sure everyone's okay. Because like, it sucks that I've not been here. I've been trying to keep people updated on Twitter, but it still bugs me. Even though everyone on Twitter's been saying, Letitia, it's fine, stop worrying, blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna worry, okay? I miss you guys. And speaking of Twitter, for anyone who isn't following my Twitter, I'm gonna bung it up there right now, so you can keep up to date with me when I'm not streaming, which is apparently a lot of the time now, because life, yay. Oh, we got some hosts from Dreamboy Roy, Arcade Spade and Red Rains. Thank you very, very much. That's very, very kind of you. We're Santa's helpers. And yes, as you can see, Fallout Shelter is now all Christmassy. And it's amazing. I'm so happy. I've missed playing this game as well. So I thought this would be a good game to start with my, I would say return, but it's not really a return. It's just me saying, hey, I'm not dead. Yeah, like I don't know how many streams I can do for the rest of this year because I'm so busy, but I thought Fallout Shelter would be something fun to play again, because I know it's been sort of a staple of the channel, as it were, and you know, my Shelter stories are like the best thing ever, let's be honest. Chris Bob, Black Ops, and Gamer of 90 with the host as well. Thank you very much, guys. Oh, what do I want? No, Christmas spirit, we don't need anything. We're fine. We're fine. We get it. Easiest quest ever, I love it. So yeah, everyone who's in the chat right now, tell me what you've been up to. How's life been treating you all? Hope you've been well. It sucks I've not been here. I've been trying to be here at least somewhat, but basically I've been working so many 10, 11, 12-hour shifts, plus there's 4 hours of travel for work, so it's essentially 16-hour days for me. So I always come home tired in the middle of the night, and I can't stream in the middle of the night because that's just dumb. And then on my days off, which are few and far between, I'm just constantly tired, and I don't want to stream while I'm tired because I'll fall asleep halfway through the stream, which would be really embarrassing. So yeah, I've just not been able to find time to stream, and I want to, I really do. Right, let's check out this lunchbox. Hopefully get some good stuff in it. Nope. Nope. Oh, yeah. Nope. Oh. What an interesting name for a gun. But hey, we'll take it. Love good legendary. And plus, I'm only one trophy away from platinum now in this game, so yay, almost platinum. Just annoying that I've not been able to commit to getting it. I should have had this platinum ages ago, to be fair, if I wasn't bloody busy all the time, but never mind. Who should I give our shiny new gun to? Thank you for the follow, J46636. That is very kind of you. I'm glad you're enjoying your time here. I promise I do stream regularly when work isn't kicking my butt. Seriously though, I do love my job. I'm just insanely busy with it because holiday season plus entertainment industry, so you do the maths there. It equates to very long hours. But I love it. I do. I think my job is the best job, but I may have a slight bias there. Who knows? But it is good to be back. I say back. It's good to just exist on Twitch again. Let's go to Brenda. She can have a new shiny gun. Why not? And yeah, I thought we'd just do a couple of chill hours in shelter for now, just to sort of ease everyone back into things. I do have a few shelter stories to tell everyone in my book. Oh, the light's shining on it. Can't see the writing. There it is. Got some new stories for everyone. I can't even remember what we got up to in the last stream that we did. I think I have 4 new Dweller stories to tell you guys. I'm not actually 100% sure because it's been so bloody long since the last time I streamed this game. I cannot remember. But I'm going to call it 4. And as always, if anyone wants to know anything about a Dweller, you can pop their name in the chat and then I'll consult the book. I mean, to be fair, it's been a while, so some of the stories might have changed a little bit since the last time we went through them all together. Oh, what's going on over here? Got some stuff on Twitter. That's fine. I'll get to that later. Yeah, it's not just my job that's been keeping me busy at the moment. I've been trying to sort out some extra work on top of this. Working in entertainment as an actor, voice actor. There's always stuff I could be looking for, which I currently am doing to questionable success. But that's the fun of job hunting. Yes, fun. Never mind. I've been trying, that's the point. I've been trying a lot and it's been driving me up the wall. And just general things in life that have been preoccupying me a bit. But I'm hoping... Do you know what? I'm actually going to pull out my calendar here because I don't want to make any promises I can't keep because I'd feel like a really horrible person if I did that. We're going to see what days Letitia is free for the rest of this year and when I might possibly be able to stream. Let me have a look. Alright, it looks like there is potential. I say potential because I don't know yet. But it looks like there's potential for maybe 1 or 2 more streams this year, which I know doesn't sound like a lot, and I'm so sorry guys, especially for those of you who have been so committed to my nonsense for so bloody long. But fingers crossed I can do at least 1 or 2 more this year, because I basically from the 22nd of December right up until New Year's Eve I am booked solid, so I will not be able to stream on any of those days. Well, there might possibly be like 1 stream that I might be able to do in one of those days, but again I don't want to commit and then be like, nope, it's not happening. But we'll see. And then hopefully next year I can sort of regulate a little bit more, because I do love streaming. I've been super grateful for how much the channel has grown in the time when I was more regular with streams. And it really is a bit of a demotivator. It's a bit of a demotivator when I see the numbers going down, so I want to try and get them back up there again. It's gonna be a struggle, but I want to try and commit as best I can. But as I said, that's not gonna come into play until the new year, unfortunately. So yeah, I just wanted this, I know it's going to be probably a brief stream tonight, but I want it to be more of a catch-up kind of thing, just to, you know, see how everyone in the community is doing, and for me to say how much I love and miss you all, because it's a lot. It really is. I hate not being here. Like, I haven't even been able to watch other people's streams much recently, and it makes me feel really bad, because it's like I want to be there supporting other people, and if I can't, then I'm just like, oh, what am I doing? People must think I'm like dead or something. Which I'm not. I'm here. It's all good. Just been very tired. And also look at my new hoodie. I got a new Twitch hoodie. So I kind of feel like because I got a new hoodie I need to actually be on Twitch for me to sort of earn the right to stream on here. Been a while. Hello Silver, lovely to see you. How are you doing? How's life been treating you? I've missed you. And yeah, like as I was saying, I feel like I need to promote more and actually be more active again, because like I got this hoodie and I was like, yeah, I can start saying, hey, I stream on Twitch more, but I need to actually do that for it to be accurate. Saw the Hytale trailer. I don't know what Hytale is, Silver, so I don't know. What is it? Educate me. I've barely been on the internet recently because I've always been working or sleeping. That's my life at the moment. It's just get up, work, sleep, repeat. Or on my days off, it's just get up, eat, sleep, get up, work, sleep. Could you watch it now? I'm streaming now, Silver, so no. I'm gonna watch a trailer on the stream. Need to be playing the game. I also want to give this flamer to someone. Who needs a better weapon? I don't know. Let's give the better weapon to actually no, we'll give him a better version of the flamer, and then we'll give the slightly lesser one to someone who doesn't go out as much. You. There we go. Sorted. It's like a Minecraft 2.0. Imagine if Terraria, Ark, Minecraft, and World of Warcraft had a son. That's Hytale by the looks of it. Fair enough. That's all the info I need. But yeah, I'll definitely check it out a bit later. You have me intrigued now. I mean, like, I like those kinds of games, but there needs to be actual like content there. Because like I liked playing Minecraft on the channel for a bit, but it kind of ran stale and I got a bit bored of it. But then Portal Knights came along and it actually had a story, and I'm like, I like this. By the way, I will do some more Portal Knights as well because we've still not finished it and I want to finish it. So yeah, I might have to investigate that one, Silver. Has there been like a sort of price for it? Do we know? I already signed up for the beta. Nice. But yeah, I've actually not heard it for the moment. It's PC only though. Ah, that's a shame. Because I'm still too poor for a PC. Yay, being broke. Maybe not something to cheer about. But never mind. I'm hoping, again, in... like, I'm just saving everything for the new year, basically. But I'm hoping in the new year I'll be able to get more money to get better things. Like maybe a PC. I don't know. But because I've been working so much the past couple of months, it's been giving me a bit more money, so hopefully I'll be able to afford some more shinier, betterer, nicer things. Yeah, those were words. I mean, you know, I got the new light a little while ago and I think it looks nice. And obviously I got the new hoodie. Damn. Nice black one. It's nice and warm as well. Like the blue one that I have that I've worn before on stream, it's a lightweight hoodie, so it's more like sort of spring, summertime. This one is more like an actual jacket, so it's warmer, and it's definitely something I'm going to basically live in until the weather starts to warm up again. It's really nice. I love the quality of the Twitch merch. I want to do some more quests. I want to do this one, but I don't think I have 3 assault rifles. Let me scour the inventory. I've got 1. Does anybody possess one? Let's have a look. Well, I technically need 2. I mean, I can send just 1 dweller out on a quest, but as we all know, I don't like doing that. So I'm kind of unintentionally showing everyone the new dwellers without telling you their shelter stories. Gasp. We'll do that later. We'll get to some shelter stories in a little bit. So I think there's 4 that we need to do. But, you know, we can always revisit some of the other dwellers if people miss them. So I know some of you have your favourite dwellers as well, which is great. So I'm pretty sure any other Fallout Shelter streams, no one cares about the dwellers. But I'm like, no, they have personality. They have story. Because I'm a crazy person that makes up all of this nonsense. But it's part of working in entertainment, I guess. And you know, since the last time I streamed as well, I've been creating some more characters for work as well. So, you know, this kind of helps with that. Because as we all know, my job is the immersive acting, and we always need characters there, so this kind of has helped with that, and then in turn that has also helped with streams. It's really cool, like how they both sort of complement each other like that. Like, especially my Fallout Shelter streams. Like, I know most of my other streams are just me waffling on about nonsense as well. But yeah, like, it's great. You can name the dwellers, you can, but I just stick with the names that they give them. Because I want to sort of go with what they've given me. Like, you know, it's like they've presented a physical look of a character and then given me a name. So I'm like, this is the mold, and now it's time to shape it into my own creation, you know. And that's sort of what I do with work as well. Could you name one Joseph Joester? I've not changed the name of any dweller, and I'm gonna stick with that. Every dweller will just have whatever name they are given through the RNG. Which is why I have a lot of doubled up names. I've got 2 Aarons, I've got 2 Alices, 2 Ashleys, 2 Barbaras, 2 Beverleys, 2 Charleses, 2 Dianas. 2 Janices. 2 Josephs. 2 Kathleens. You get the point, guys. We got a load of doubled up names now. We got a couple of doubled up surnames as well that aren't related. I say related, but in my sense of related, because we know I like to make up all of these stupid stories for no reason, and I treat the relationships and families very seriously. Because it's not actually a mechanic in the game, but I've made it a mechanic of my streams, god damn it, and I'm sticking to it. It's like the first time I had that happen when I had Andrew Hardy and Matthew Hardy, and I was like, they're not related, but because they're both kind of like jokester characters and they get along well, I was like, oh yeah, they jokingly dubbed themselves the Hardy Boys because the reasons. I've got to go back to study again, not a problem, Silver. You go and learn things because learning's important. And there's a fire in the water plant. God damn it. But yes, learning. That's very important. You must do that. Although playing video games is fun too, and hanging out on my streams is like the best thing ever. But, you know, studying works too for life, and you'll probably get a lot more out of studying than watching me be an idiot on the internet. So have fun studying. Thank you very much for stopping by. I do hope to see you again soon, whenever that may be, because I have no idea anymore. Maybe I will in the new year, who knows? When I know what's actually going on with my life and my job and all of the other things related to my career and my time. Because all of those things are completely up in the air at the moment, and it's both delightful and fun and totally not stressful at all. I'm really selling it, aren't I? I'm great at being convincing. I'm not, I'm terrible. Anywho, let's do another quest. Let's do... I don't know. Let's send some people out on this one. Actually, wait, do I have enough of the Nightwear? Because apparently killing Deathclaws in Nightwear makes sense in this game. Do I have Nightwear? I have 3. I have 4. That's fine. Okay, let's go have a pajama party with some Deathclaws then, because why not, I guess. Let's do this. I want a lunchbox from it. Oh yeah, while I've been away as well, as you can see, some of my other dwellers now have max stats or are now level 50. So there's a lot of training that's been going on behind, I was going to say behind the scenes, but I guess because of my terrible sense of humour and my cringy puns, I'd say it's all been happening behind the streams. That's gonna make everybody leave. Yep. You've all missed my terrible sense of humour. I know you have. You can't deny it. I'm funny. I'm really not. At work. At work the other day, I told like 5 back-to-back puns, and no one was happy about them. And I was like, that is the correct response. You should not enjoy my humour because it's god-awful. How shall we send on this quest? I've already forgotten the stipulations of it. That's delightful. Yeah, let's go with that. No, it was there to wear pyjamas. Yeah. I dread to think what they look like. Let's go into battle. In our gym jam. Good luck, and don't freeze out there, dwellers. They're gonna freeze. They're all gonna die of hypothermia. It's snowing outside. They're gonna die. Let's have a look at what he's wearing. Yeah, those do not look like warm pajamas. Good luck, guys. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, they are not wearing much. And they're going to fight Deathclaws. Who thought fighting Deathclaws in pajamas was a good idea? I want to know this and I want to murder that person. They are not very smart. God damn it. Like, you know, it makes sense to go and fight Deathclaws in maybe, like, this snazzy number, or maybe this one, or this one. But no, we'll go and fight them in pajamas instead. Because reasons. Yeah. Good luck, guys. Oh my gosh. Do you know what, let's get these guys back and we'll send some people out on another quest. I just want to get stuff going, basically. Give me stuff. Oh yeah, we still have objectives to complete as well. Totally forgot about that. Whoops. Alright, please let this lunchbox be good. Please, 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 please. Nope. 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 Ooh, we've got a new friend. Let's write him down in the book. Joshua Peters. He looks very sharply dressed. Now, for those of you who have just tuned in for the first time, hello. I write down all of my dwellers in my book and I make up little stories for them because that's what an actor-entertainer who is absolutely insane, like myself, does. Joshua Peters. And I'll make up a lovely story for him later. Fabulous. That means we are one step closer to getting the 100 dwellers, to getting the last room, and to getting the last trophy in the game. Yes! I want my platinum. I want it so bad. I really, really do. Alright, where shall we put Mr. Peters? You need some endurance, good sir. Let's slap you in one of the endurance rooms. Sharon, get out of there. Start cooking for me. And then Joshua, let's pop you in there. I bet some of my really low level dwellers now are getting really high stats just because I'm just like train. Get everybody nice and strong. Alright, he needs a weapon. 13 to 15. 14 to 15. I don't really like doing the melee weapons. So we'll go with the 14 to 15. That's fine. He'll live. And of course Deathclaws immediately follow because everybody loves Deathclaws. That's a lie, nobody loves them. And if you do love them, you're wrong and you're crazy. Oh, we got another level 50. That's exciting. I literally think the last time I streamed this game I only had about 5 level 50 characters. And now we've got a few more. We've got a few more with max stats as well. But that one's a little bit trickier to get to be honest. I think getting to level 50 is a bit easier than maxing out all the stats. I'll actually show you all my level 50s when we get rid of all these Deathclaws. And then we might start our first shelter story of the stream as well. For the new dwellers. That I hope I remember who's new and who isn't. Otherwise that'll be a tad bit awkward. Is everyone else good? I think everyone's good. That's the quick way of doing it. Yeah, we're fine. I like that now everyone has tough enough weapons that the Deathclaws only get to this room now. That bodes well. I might put another dweller up there though, just to keep it a bit safer. We'll put you up there. Why not? So yeah, all of my dwellers are now level 50. We have Brenda, Charlotte, Dennis, Emma, Eric, Frank, Joyce, Kyle, Margaret, Robert, Ronald, Sarah, Teresa, Tiffany, and Alice, and Christina and Matthew are almost there. These are some of my really old dwellers, and it's beautiful to see them grow as much as they have. And Kyle here was actually my very first dweller. That's a little bit of history there for you guys. It's so heartwarming to see them grow. And I think because I've given them like all their personalities and their backstories, it's kind of made them a bit more human, a bit more relatable. We have a rapport with these adorable little digital people, and it's great, and also a teeny bit crazy, but we love it. That's the charm of being on a shelter stream with me and all of my nonsense. I think I'll actually grab a drink. My throat's getting a bit dry. Let's send some people out on another quest. Actually, no, wait. Yeah, we got enough supplies. We'll get rid of some people for a bit, and hopefully they can find some good stuff. Ooh. I suppose I could just grind out all the Christmas quests. They won't take too long. Although that one's gold, and that was a daily quest, so that could be useful. But I want to do the Christmas ones because they're easy. Let's do a Christmas one, why not? Love a bit of Christmas. I don't know who to send out. Anna. Charles. And somebody else. Cheryl, why not? They're fine. I also realised I'd gone over the max Radaways by 1, which is interesting. I don't know how I managed to break that. I also managed to break the cap limit at one point as well, because, as you know, it's up there. It's the max limit is 999,999, but at one point I'd gone over it to like 1,000,000 and like 2,000 and something, and like that was the max limit. So whenever I got more caps after that, it wouldn't add on. I was like, I don't like that being the broken limit, because it's not. It's like just such a random number, and as we all know, I have a weird numbers thing anyway. But it was so peculiar to see that. I was like, I don't like this. This shouldn't be this way. And then obviously I spent caps on building more weapons and moving some rooms around and stuff, so it's gone back down now, which is fine. And, you know, legendary weapons, to build them costs a lot of money. I think to build like just one legendary weapon costs like 20,000 caps or something stupid like that, so, you know. It's pricey, but it's worth it. Soon everyone shall have a legendary weapon and it'll be glorious. They won't. It'll take me a very long time to give everyone legendary weapons. I don't even know how many I have at the moment. 26. I know not all of them are equipped. So 26, and I've got 91 dwellers. 91 is a lot higher than 26. Yeah, and every legendary weapon takes days to build. This one is going to take another almost week. A week to build a bloody gun. That's ridiculous. But, you know. When it's done, it'll be amazing. I'm just going to slap some more people in there. No one else on a coffee break, damn it. That's fine. I'm so scared that these guys are going to die fighting Deathclaws in their pyjamas. I could just spend a buttload of Nuka-Colas to get them to their quests quicker. We'll leave them for a little bit. And you know what we're going to do instead, just to kill a little bit more time? We're going to do some shelter stories. So, I'm really trying to remember who the new dwellers are that we haven't done before. So I think I've got, well, now technically 5, but I haven't actually made up a story of whoever just came here. Joshua, that's his name. Can't believe I already forgot. That's a little bit embarrassing. So the last time we did this, we had Donald, Three Dog, and Joseph enter the vault. And then we had Beverly, the second Beverly, come in during that stream. So I suppose we'll start with her. So, she is currently... There she is. She's still level 1. Lovely Miss Beverly Clark up there. So yeah, she came into the vault during our last stream. And this is her little bio, as it were. So Beverly is a very sassy, outspoken and feisty lady. But she's very loyal and full of compassion. She saw potential in Vault 282, and via the broadcast center, she thought she'd come and check it out, see what's going on here. So she moved to the vault to help it grow. And she's sporting a very lovely legendary outfit that I thought was amazing when I saw it. Because if you'll remember the quests that we did of the 4 horsemen, she's wearing Death's jacket, which I thought sounded amazing. And of course it had to be a leather jacket because, you know, when you think death, you think leather jackets. It just makes sense. And I think she looks very stylish in it. I don't normally like giving legendary stuff to new dwellers, but when I saw it was like +4 on so many stats, I was like, a new dweller could use that more than an older dweller who has very high stats anyway. But she looks great in it, let's be honest. Shadow Ninja, yay, more Fallout Shelter, I know. I thought it'd be a great game to hop back into with the streams. To sort of be like, yay, I'm not dead, I still want to make content for you guys, I've missed you, I hope I'm still funny. Am I still funny? I don't know. I mean, I'd argue that I wasn't funny in the first place, so... What do I know? But it's lovely to have you back. How are you doing? How's life been treating you? Oh, we got a pet carrier. Oh, let's see what's in it. It's a doggy. Oh, he's so cute. Trench. 4 times waistline return speed. Ooh. We shall partner you up with somebody who goes to explore a lot. Who goes to explore a lot? That doesn't already have a pet. I don't actually know. Who do I send out a lot? I was about to say the real question is, were you funny in the first place? No, I'm not a funny person. And all of the people that say I'm funny, they're just lying. It's a lot of liars out there. It's terrible, terrible. Yeah, I'll give him to Douglas. I do send Douglas out quite a bit, and to be fair, Douglas has some pretty good stats on him now, so that could be useful. Do I have anything else I can give to people? No. Cool. Alright, we good. Everybody's happy, everybody's busy. It's delightful. When you ask for the truth, and now you have no friends. What are friends? I don't know what this word means. I'm kidding. I know what friends are, but that still doesn't mean I have any. I kid. I love you, my friends. Any of my real friends watching this, I do value the fact that you put up with my existence for some crazy reason. Alright. I kind of just want to speed some of this up, to be honest. Let's do this. And yeah, I know this stream may seem a little bit sort of off the cuff, a little bit sporadic. But yeah, that's just because I wanted to actually make content and be like, hey, I'm still alive. But I probably won't be streaming late tonight. This will probably only be like a 2-ish hour stream. I don't know. And as I said, the couple of other days I have free this year as well, it's questionably free. Like, I'm still going to be doing other stuff as well. But, you know, I just wanted to actually be like, hey, I've not given up on the channel, and I hope you guys haven't given up on me either, sort of thing. Sorry, I keep looking at my phone. I've just got things coming through that I should probably reply to at some point, but that doesn't seem very professional, does it? Sort of replying to messages on stream when I should be making content for you guys and not worrying about other things going on in my life. But never mind, it's fine. I'll balance it out. It's all good. Like, the thing that I was most terrible at recently was trying to balance out Christmas shopping, because that's always fun and not stressful at all. It's tough. Like, I've now learned as an adult why other adults get so stressed at Christmas and they're like, no, I don't want Christmas yet, because buying presents is tricky and I don't like it. I like making other people happy, and I know Christmas isn't about the presents, but, you know, I'm just that kind of person. I like giving things to people and making sure other people are happy. And trying to buy Christmas presents this year was very, very tough. The fact that I only finished Christmas shopping, I'm not even joking, on like Thursday is really bad for me. I'm normally really, really organised, and just buying presents so last minute like that is terrible, and I'm ashamed, actually. It's bad organisation, and going to Westfield with all these other crazy people that leave their shopping until last minute was almost a death trap, but, you know, I survived. Barely. Right, sorry, I need to check something on my phone here. I'm so sorry, guys, it's important stuff. Sorry, guys, this is an important message. I'll get back on the stream in a moment. Give me one moment, everybody. Hang on. I know this is riveting content, guys. I'm sorry. This is an important thing I need to reply to here. Sorry, it feels like I'm writing an essay on my phone here. Do you know what? I'll search this floor and I'll get back to writing that. I want you guys to actually watch things and not just me tapping away on my phone screen. That's not interesting at all. We'll get this quest done. Oh, I didn't lose corpse. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe they'll sing songs with us. Yeah. See, singing a song helps everybody feel better. Let's go back and loot that corpse, and on that note, more singing, yay! I do actually like to sing a lot just randomly. I mean, I sing out of key because I've not had any singing training, but singing's fun. I got one of my tutors to always sing my name at uni back when I was there a couple years ago. Because I'd always like greet everyone with like a sort of sing-song voice, and then he'd be like, why do you sing all the time? I'm just like, it makes things better, it makes things happier, it makes you smile. So whenever he greeted me, he'd always be like, Letitia, and I'm like, see? It was fun. Doing a little bit of a sing-song. And you know, this game just proves further that singing songs makes people less likely to murder you. Bit of an odd life lesson, but we'll say that's what the message is here. Sing a song to some crazy people and they'll join in. Maybe. Except these guys don't want to sing. Do you know what? I'm going to get back to this message because this is important and I need to write a lot of things down. Give me 1 second, everybody. Alright, we'll keep going. I'm intermittently trying to type up this message because I don't want you guys to just sort of be bored watching me tap away on my screen. I can't read what they're saying. Yeah, we'll keep this facade up. Haha. Yeah, I know what I said to them. Honest. McScrooge. Lovely. Ooh! Ooh, what do we want? Nope. Clothes. We like clothes. Oh, yay. New clothes. That looked very new. But hey, I'll take it. I'd rather not fight people. We are somewhat peaceful folk. The key word there being somewhat. Ho ho hole in your head. That's delightful. How very kind of you. Your Christmas present? A bullet between your eyeballs. Lovely. Don't even need to use the critical hits here. We are highly over-leveled for this quest and I love it. I feel like I'm kind of cheating though, using extremely high-level dwellers for a very low-level quest, but I mean, you know, we get the job done, so who cares really? And I still want to keep my lower-level dwellers just training, to be honest. I want them all to be like super OP. Just for literally no reason other than to say, hey look, I'm crazy and I've played this game a lot. Hang on, everybody. Give me a moment. Hello, Lemon Fam. Hello, Kraut. It's lovely to see you. How are you doing? I've missed you and everybody. I know my streams have been all over the place and I'm probably not going to be able to do that many more this year, but I wanted to just at least squeeze in a couple of hours tonight just to be like, hey, I'm not dead. Please don't let the community die either. And Kraut's just resubbed for 9 months, so Twitch baby, what shall we name it? I don't know, Kraut. What are we feeling for the name of this Twitch baby? What are we feeling? Maybe the name of the next dweller that turns up to the vault will be the name of our Twitch baby. We might get a new dweller in 50 minutes. Maybe. If these guys can work their magic. I'm down for that. Nice. So in 50 minutes we might maybe have a name. I don't know. We'll see. And I still need to finish replying to this message. I know it's been taking me a very long time. But I will get it done, god damn it. Give me one moment, everybody. Hang on. Stream texting, it's all the rage with the kids nowadays. No, this is important. You guys know I don't normally do this kind of thing on stream, but this is important stuff at the moment. One moment, guys. That'll do, questionably. I'll leave that. Streaming, yes, that's a thing that I should be doing right now. Sorry about that. Like, work and life have been so manic recently. So there have been a lot of times where I've sort of been doing something and then something else pops up and I need to do that thing while I'm doing the other thing as well, and it just gets all crazy. But no, I need to focus on this because I've been so concerned about the channel, and I'm sorry that I've not been here. I'm sorry that I've not been able to watch other people's streams. I just wanted to somewhat revive the channel until the new year, when, fingers crossed, I might have a bit of a more regular schedule again. I don't know. It's just because, you know, it's Christmas, and working in the industry that I do, naturally it's going to be very busy this time of year. So, like, I've literally been working so many, like, 16-hour days, and naturally I've been tired after them, so it's really been making things messy schedule-wise. I have to joke about it, that's a mod's job, right? Or have I been doing this wrong? Kraut, you are an amazing mod, and I love you so much for everything that you do for the channel. It's insane. Like, your support is beautiful, man. I love you. John's here as well. Good evening, John. It's lovely to see you again. How are you today? Truth be told, I am exhausted, but when am I not exhausted at the moment? Let's be real. But as I said, I didn't want you guys to think that I'd abandoned the channel or that I'd, like, died or something. So I sort of hurriedly decided to stream tonight. Like, I literally decided, no, I'm going to do a stream about 20 minutes before I did it. Because it's been so goddamn long, and I hate how infrequent everything is on the channel at the moment. So I wanted to try and fix that, even though this is probably going to be a relatively short stream. Because I am exhausted. I consumed coffee probably in the quickest amount of time I've done that in a very long time, just so I'd have energy to do this stream tonight, because I have missed you guys so much, and I don't want the channel to die. I don't want the community to die, most importantly. I want you guys to still know that I love you, I'm super grateful for you being here, and that I want to try and make something of this someday, just not when work is stealing my time. I make it sound like a bad thing, but I do love my job. I love it so much. I just hate how exhausted I am all the time at the moment. Sarcasm, yes, Tish, because you haven't streamed in a while, I thought you had died. I mean, you know, Letitia likes to exaggerate sometimes, what can I say? You should know that about me by now. I just escalate from, like, 0 to 10, like, immediately. That's just how we do things here. If we don't exaggerate things, then what's the point in doing things? We got your back, just don't burn yourself out. Also, don't do what I did and make coffee with Red Bull instead of water. Oh god, no. I don't even like Red Bull, to be honest. Like, I don't know what it is about it. It just doesn't really taste that appealing to me. I mean, I prefer Red Bull to Mountain Dew, because to me Mountain Dew just tastes like liquid diabetes, and that's not delicious at all. And to be honest, Kraut, I feel like I'm just burned out all the time at the moment. I'm so exhausted. Like, literally all the time. I get up in the morning, I'm tired. I go to work, I'm tired. I come home, I'm tired. Even on my days off, I'm tired. I say days off, it's not really a day off. Like, this whole month, I think I've only had 2 days where I've not had anything to do, where, like, I could just be at home and just do work from home, like project stuff where I don't have to physically go out and do something. So even that's still technically not a day off because I'm still working just from home, from my bed. And that's still tiring, but not as tiring as physically going all the way to London to work and then coming back, or going to auditions or whatever. But you know, I'll take what little time I have. Is it going to level back out after the holidays? Like, can you at least see the light at the end of the overworked tunnel? I don't even know anymore, to be honest. Like, I know for the rest of this month I'm barely going to be here, which is really annoying. Like, I earlier on in the stream actually looked at my calendar. I can probably squeeze in like 2 more streams this year. And then January, I don't really know what it's going to be like at the moment, but my goal is to at least try to do a couple of streams a week again. Like, it may not be as regular as what it used to be, where I could do like 4 streams a week and have them be like 4 or 5 hours a piece. It may be like 2 3-hour streams a week. I don't know. I want to at least do 2 streams a week instead of having 1 stream every like fortnight or something stupid like I'm doing at the moment. I don't even know. But yeah, I want to sort of try and get back into more regular content creating for you guys, because I don't like how everything's just sort of been dipping at the moment. Like, I'm not obsessed with numbers and such for the channel, but I don't want you guys to think I'd abandoned you or anything. I want to keep things growing, and I like the community that we've built, because you're also friendly to each other as well. You're all going out and supporting each other, and it's a beautiful thing, and I don't want that to stop. Like the other day when I did a tweet shouting out some amazing streamer friends that I've made, not just this year, but like other friends of mine that I know that make content, who have been supporting me literally for years. You know, to see you guys all going out and supporting each other, like retweeting the tweets and actually saying, oh, I want to go and check out these other people that I've not heard of before, but because you like them, I want to check them out as a friend of a friend, sort of thing. And like, that's beautiful, and I want more of that to continue going on. Because, you know, if I can't be in your streams, I want other people to be there and help you guys who are creating content as well to grow. So it's like, I may not be able to physically be there myself much at the moment. I just want to keep the network strong. I want to keep it growing. We know you're busy, just do what you can. It's tough, man. And like, there's so many amazing streamers out there. I want to keep everybody sort of in the loop. And especially like, because there's so many people in the Streamers Connected community now, and there's so many amazing people. I'm just like, I want to help everybody, but I can't. It's crazy, but I like how busy I am, but I also don't like how little free time I have at the moment. It's really annoying. Like, at some point next year, ideally, I want to actually move into central London, but it costs so much money to live there that it would be a case of, like, based on my paychecks at the moment, the majority of that paycheck would go on rent, which is frustrating. Because it's like, I in theory would be able to afford to live in London. It's just I won't have as much money for recreational activities like Comic Cons and eating lunch out and all of that fun stuff. But my goal next year is mostly to move into London. It's like I said ages ago I want to buy better equipment for streaming, but I kind of want to prioritize a bit more sort of my career, because streaming will always be a hobby to me. Like, don't get me wrong, I love it. I love being here with you guys, but I don't think I'm ever gonna get big as a streamer, just because of how vast the community is already. So as much as I'd love to always keep improving my streams, I kind of want to prioritize my actual career and improving that first. And I think the easiest way to do that would be if I lived closer to central London. So sort of my goal for next year is to move into London at some point. Even if I live in like a really crappy like box studio apartment, at least I'll be in London. And then if there is any extra work I can do there as well as my actual job, then it's just extra money. And then hopefully extra networking opportunities, and then hopefully an advancement in my career. Because I do love my job, it's just not going to help with the career that I want. It's giving me loads of experience and loads of personal growth, but you know what I mean, I'm not going to get much higher up than the point I'm already at. Yeah, isn't London one of the most expensive places to live? At least parts of it, I believe. Yeah, parts of London are horrendously expensive. Like even the bits of London I was looking at living in, which aren't like in the heart of the city, are still pretty expensive. But you know, another plus to living closer to central London, as I said, getting more opportunities for extra work or auditions where I'll be like, yeah, I won't have to travel for like 2 hours to get to this one audition or to this one shoot or whatever. I can have more hours at my actual job and not be exhausted at the end of it, and it'll be great. So in an ideal world, at some point next year, I want to have somewhere closer to central London to live in. Like, I don't care if it's a rubbish 4-wall, like 5-meter big box, just something closer, and I'll take it. And then if I get to live on my own, then I can stream whenever the hell I want, and it'll be great. But we'll see when that happens. Because I mean, I've been working a lot more recently, so I'll have more money than what I had like at the start of this year. But I'm just so tired at the moment. John, it's not a picnic, but I can't imagine living anywhere else. Yeah. Because like some of the places I was looking at earlier today, actually, they're not glamorous places. They're not even the biggest places, but I'm like, it's closer and it's manageable in terms of rent and in terms of just having somewhere closer that after a long day of work I can commute back to and chill, as opposed to commute back to and then collapse from exhaustion like I do at the moment. It's like a lot of the studio apartments I was looking at aren't really much bigger than my current room in this house, and it's like I live in a house at the moment, and then going from that to a tiny studio apartment, I'm like, it's convenient, it's not pretty, but it's convenient, and I would rather convenience as opposed to aesthetic. Because as we all know, Letitia is a very glamorous person and she does like fancy things. But for once, I'm being more practical. I'm like, as much as I'd love to live in a big fancy mansion, it's not going to happen overnight. So I'll have to live in a little box studio for a while to then get the money to then live in a fancy mansion. 4-wall, 5-me, exactly. 4 walls, 5-me. Best statement ever, Kraut. 4 hours of commuting is a bit much. It's horrible. I've always been like, but it's cheap to live here. But then now with all of the late hours I'm doing, I'm just sort of like, is it worth it anymore? Because I'm always tired. And because I'm always tired, I'm always miserable. And I don't like being miserable. So it's like, I just paint on this smile. I'm like, yeah, I'm happy. Everything's good. All is groovy. And then I'm just so tired. I'm like, I want to go to bed, I want to go to bed, I want to go to bed. And that's not the mentality I should have. John says I can't drive, so I need good public transport in my life. Exactly, I can't drive either. I'm scared of driving, to be honest. So I will need the underground in my life. Wherever I live, I always look, I'm just like, what's the nearest underground station and will it get me to work in less than 2 hours? Fancy studio mansion. It's a tiny box, but man, does a lemon class up the place. That's what I want to do, crowd. Like, I will buy a rubbish, well, not buy, I will rent a, like, really tiny studio apartment, but then I'll decorate it and make it look really, really nice. And then I'll have a little corner in the apartment where I can do all my streams, and it'll be great. It's just I need to find the right one first. That's the difficult part. Because, like, as I said, my paychecks are a lot better at the moment. Like, I've been getting the most money that I've been getting since the whole time I've worked that job. Which is nice. But then it's like, if I move to somewhere more expensive, then I'll sort of be in the same position where most of said money goes just on rent and not the fun things. And I think next year I might have to limit the amount of conventions I go to as well, because I do need to budget a bit better next year if I want all of these things in my life to happen at some point. That'll be fun. But there'll be 2 conventions I'm definitely going to next year, like no ifs, ands or buts about it. But I'll deal with them a bit closer to the time. For now, it's mostly being a practical adult, which is very difficult. I've been learning this and I don't like it. What's going on Twitter? Ooh, thank you for the likes and retweets. That's very kind of you. Much appreciated. I realise I've waffled on so much about my life at the moment. How are you guys doing? What's new with you? I've missed you all. It's been so long since the last stream. I think the last stream we did was the Council episode 5, and that was ages ago now, where I messed everything up on it. Whoops. And you know what, while you guys think about things to tell me, we're going to do another shelter story. So the next new dweller that we had come in, I think again it was on the last stream, is the second Aaron, Mr. Aaron Lewis over here. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about Mr. Aaron Lewis. So, he was, if you guys remember, I believe it was on a quest that was actually done during the stream as opposed to a quest that I did off stream. He was rescued by some Vault 282 dwellers after an attack on his previous base. So he's naturally a very cautious man. It takes him a while to sort of warm up to people and start to trust them. But when he does trust them, he's like a friend for life. He's super, super loyal. And he feels in debt to the people who rescued him. He's very selfless and thoughtful. But he's not the most organised person either. Has his priorities a little bit tangled at times, but he's a good friend. And he's also sporting another very rare outfit, which is Tenpenny's suit. And as you can see, it's got some pretty good stat buffs on it, which is nice. I've sort of been giving all the new dwellers the nice outfits because the old dwellers already have really high stats and therefore don't need them. Like as I was saying earlier, I gave our other one of our other new dwellers, Beverly Clark over here, probably my favourite outfit. And she looks pretty snazzy wearing it, Death's jacket. Because all the quests with the 4 horsemen, the sort of last quest in that line, you got to pick a reward, and there was like an item of clothing or a weapon from each of the 4 horsemen. And I looked at them all and I thought, well, come on, Death's jacket sounds like the best thing to have. It's like, oh, I could have Famine's sword or whatever. But then it's like, you could say, see this jacket I'm wearing? It's Death's jacket. Thank you very much. Like, how cool is that? So I thought, you know, we'll take that one. Because all of the things were +4, but for different stats. And this is +4 to the peel. But they all did different +4 stat boosts. I just thought Death's jacket sounded the coolest. And I thought it would be some sort of leather or trench coat apparel, and I was not disappointed. It's still no fun, stay a kid as long as you can, cherish it. I would if I could. Like, there are times where I'm still reminded that I'm only just beginning as an adult, but then there are also times where I'm just like, I feel so old. But that's just because of how quickly society has been changing in the past like 10-15 years, like especially technology wise, and it just makes me feel so much older than I should feel, which is crazy. But then there are times, especially with some of my other colleagues at work, where we have a lot of very philosophical conversations just about life and stuff, sort of in the moments of calm between all of our hosting and acting stuff. And then I realize, man, I'm so young compared to these people. It's crazy. Even though I'm not, like some other people that work there are either the same age as me or only a couple of years older. I think there's only a couple of people that work there that are over 30. And I'm like, even then, 30 is not old. But it's just so crazy how those gaps feel so much wider, just based on other people's experiences and how things have changed. It's insane. Kraut says, same old here. Thursday I'm flying north to see family for the holidays. That does sadly mean I probably won't be able to catch a stream until after the 6th of the new year. Oh, I'm going to miss you, Kraut, but I hope you have a lovely time with your family, and I hope you have a lovely holiday season. And to be fair, as I said, I'm probably only going to be able to do like 1 or 2 more streams this year anyway, just because of how busy I am. And sort of, I know you missed it earlier, but just to put it into perspective, let me pull out my calendar again. A calendar that I love because money, but I also hate because no time. So today's the 17th. I potentially only have 2 days of the rest of this month where at present I don't have anything immediate that I need to do. Because sort of Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day is sort of like family time for everyone, including me. So it's sort of like I'll be busy not working but doing social things with people in my life, as opposed to being on the internet doing things. Although having said that, I might see if I can do a cheeky couple of hours on Christmas Eve. I don't know, because we have plans in the afternoon, but in the evening it might calm down a little bit. So we'll see then. And then literally every day that bookends Christmas and the New Year, I'm working. So I'm working a couple of weekdays this week. Now I'm working the 22nd and the 23rd, so the 2 days before that sort of 3-day Christmas period. And then I'm working the 27th all the way through to the 31st as well, every single day. And they're all probably going to be 10-11 hour days plus the 4-hour commute, so we're talking about 15-hour days. That's 6 15-hour days either side of Christmas. So I'm going to be very, very busy, and I do have a couple of auditions and meetings as well. But it's like, you know, an audition takes an hour or two, a meeting takes an hour or two, so it's not like whole days where I'm busy doing that. But it's like I've got work which takes up a significant chunk of my day plus that stuff as well, so everything is just insane. John says, I'm going to my sister's for Christmas, which is great, but she's moved to Ipswich during the year, meaning I have to take a 3-hour coach trip, which is terrible. I mean, John, I would argue that taking any coach trip is terrible. I hate coaches. I mean, I just hate transport in general. That puts me with random strangers that I don't like. But I hate coaches a lot more than I hate trains. Gonna be honest. Because at least on some trains, like not the underground obviously, but on like national trains, you can get first class, and first class is normally very nice. Especially Virgin trains first class. That is perfect. I love it. And here's me being all classy again. Like, yes, I must travel first class. Deal with it. I'd take the train if I could, of course, but engineering works over Christmas, of course. I know engineering works all too well. Kraut says, I'll try to stop in for them to drop some lemon hearts. Aw. I just won't be able to stay and enjoy the Lemon Fam's company. Oh, I love you, Kraut. Your support is beautiful. And all the lemon hearts are always super, super appreciated. But, you know, this time of year is when people should be with their family and their loved ones. And I can guarantee there probably won't be that many streamers actually streaming over the holidays because of this. So I don't, even if I do stream, I don't expect people to turn up. So when people do, like, even today, I'm surprised that anyone's actually here. You know, it's always appreciated, and I'll never ever take that for granted. Tom Marrett with the host, thank you very much, man. Deal with it, shades come down from the top of the screen. Deal with it. I don't actually have any sort of pair of glasses nearby to do that with. Or do I? Hang on. Hang on. Do I have some glasses of sorts nearby? I don't think I do. Boo. Never mind, I would have actually done the bit. But I think to actually find some glasses I'd have to get up, which I cannot be bothered to do. As a streamer, we don't have legs, so we physically cannot get up to go and do things. Even for the sake of comedy, it's not happening. I know I have sunglasses somewhere. I'm an avid sunglasses collector. I have about, I'm not even joking, I have about 7 or 8 pairs of sunglasses, so, you know, I know I have some in this house somewhere. I'll bring these guys back now, because why not? And then, I think, I'm gonna lose my voice, yay. What I'm gonna do is collect some stuff. We're gonna look at another quest. Try and send some people out. Might as well do the next Christmas one. Why not? Jay's doing 24-hour stream New Year's Eve day, which is crazy. That's a really odd time to do a stream like that. That is insane. I still have not done a 24-hour stream yet, but currently I do not have the time or the energy to do so. But I think it would be fun to do a 24-hour stream at some point. I just don't know what it will be for. I don't know. Maybe when I eventually get to 1,000 followers? Because I know for a while it seemed like I'd get to 1,000 really quickly, but because life has been stealing me away so much at the moment, it now feels like 1,000 is impossible to get to. But maybe at some point next year I'll actually have time to commit more, and then we might see like that growth that we had earlier return again. Because it has kind of been a bit demotivating, the fact that I've not been here, so naturally the numbers would go down. But as I said, I'm not really concerned about the numbers, it's just the fact that I've not been here that's been really demotivating. Because it kind of feels like that I don't want myself to be represented as someone who doesn't care about the community because I'm not here, and I'm just like, oh, just deal with the fact that I'm not here. It's like, no. The fact that I'm not here is because I don't want to be here and give lackluster content. I want to be here and give you content that you'll actually, hopefully, enjoy. Which I hope I'm doing, but I don't know. But it's like, that's why I've not been here, because on, like, the rare times where I'm actually at home and not at work or sleeping, I'm just so tired that it's like I don't think I'd have the energy to even do, like, a 2-hour stream. Like, as I said, tonight's stream was very frantically put together because of my overwhelming guilt for not being here. I probably should not be streaming tonight. I should probably be resting, but, you know, I don't need rest. Rest is for the weak. Which is actually what I am. But never mind. We've got this. I don't even know what the time is. It's 9:30. That's fine. That is a weird time for it, as a lot of people will be out and about partying. I guess maybe you can convince the party to throw up the stream or even have a stream party. Oh, a stream party, that sounds so fun. Like, that'd be amazing. Like, just having like loads of people at your house, like hanging out, chilling, having fun. And there's just a stream going on as well. That would be amazing. We need to do that. Somehow, that needs to happen someday, because that would be awesome. Oh, I love that idea. I can already like picture it in my head. That'd be great. Oh, stream party, just loads of other nerds just hanging out, enjoying a stream. I really want to do that because that'd be so fun. I don't know where to put all these people that have just come back now. Put you there. I'll put you there. And then I've got one more person. Put you there. Why not? Oh, there's a fire. I didn't realise there was someone in there. Go help him, please. Go help Austin. We don't want him to die. Right, that's cool. God, I love a good charity stream. Speaking of, isn't the hashtag charity thing going on right now? Yeah, there's loads of charity things, which is really cool. I want to do a charity stream at some point. I really wanted to do Extra Life this year. I thought that would be really, really fun. I just didn't have the time. I don't know, maybe next year I'll be able to do a charity thing. That'll be fun. Why not? I keep saying I'll do all these things next year. I have no idea what's even going to happen, like, next week. Like, I've had so many people asking me, like, what are your plans for Christmas? And I'm just like, I don't know. Having a Christmas dinner somewhere at some point. I don't know. It's like, I just want a day where I can just sort of not have a schedule, if that makes sense. Like, I just want to like wake up one day and just be like, I don't have anything immediate to worry about or to go and do. Like, that would be ideal, but that's not going to happen until next year now. Actually, speaking of, I have to wrap all my Christmas presents tomorrow as well because I've not done that yet. I have errands as well. Yay, errands. The most inconvenient of things to do when you're already insanely busy. I kind of just want to spend all my Nuka-Colas like speeding up all of these quests just to be like, look at how productive we were this stream, even though we were not productive at all. Jala, hello, lovely to see you. How are you doing? I've missed you. I've missed everybody. How has life been treating you? Everybody say hello to Jala as well. I understand that's why I save up to 3 weeks of vacation for this time of year. I've got nothing planned, no commitments, and it's all whatever I feel like. First day I slept a lot. Fair enough. Well, because I work in entertainment, obviously, people want to be entertained at Christmas. So I'm insanely busy. Like, literally, I'm booked solid, like, the 6 days bookending Christmas and the New Year. It's horrible, but also lovely because pay, and I love the monies, and you know, making people happy and all that stuff too, but most importantly the money is good. But you know, it just sucks that I've been working so much that I haven't been here because I love you guys, I miss you guys, I love playing games, and I love streaming, but obviously my actual job comes before streaming. Doing good. Well, I work in travel industry. People do a lot of traveling, naturally. But I'm taking my damn time off right now. Fair enough. Whereas I need all the work possible. Do you know, I kind of want to speed up this Deathclaw quest. Because I want to get good rewards. And I really hope I haven't just killed these people. I'm scared. Deathclaws in pajamas. Doesn't sound like a very good combination. I think it is hashtag charity. Oh my gosh, thank you, Kraut, for the charity bits. That's beautiful. Oh, let's look at these stats. $169,253 total raised so far for direct relief. 10 more days to show support. That's beautiful. And for those of you who don't know about the charity bits, if you do a charity bit donation, as it says right there, it all goes towards direct relief, and $169,000 already is beautiful. And it's so generous, it's lovely. And I love that little the little icon there, it's really nice. John says, I've decided to buy a Sudoku book to help pass the time on the coach. Good. That is time well spent. I actually dug up my 3DS the other day that I've not used in so long. And I started playing Pokemon Moon again because I'm too poor for a Switch, and seeing everyone playing Let's Go at the moment breaks my heart because, you know, I grew up on Pokemon and I love OG Pokemon so much. And I was like, I want to see Kanto all shiny and pretty with 2018 graphics. And I couldn't do that. So I was like, I'll play Moon instead. Why not? I'll actually beat it this time around. And then I resumed Pokemon Yellow as well, because if you remember when it came to the Nintendo store on the 3DSs, like I bought that day one, and I haven't played it. Well, I have played it, but I haven't played it in a long time. And I was like, I'm going to resume this as well and see what happens there. I've actually beaten Moon, and on Yellow I've gotten to Victory Road, but I haven't actually beaten the Elite Four yet, which I need to go and do and become champion. I need to go and catch the legendary trio as well, because I've not done that. I've encountered them, but I've not caught them yet. So I'm going to do that as well at some point. I think I need to train my team on Yellow a bit more first. I don't think they're quite tough enough for the league yet. I remember the first Pokemon game I played, when I got to the league, my team were all like level 70 something, so the league was super easy. But that meant I'd put like over 200 hours in the game by that point. So sort of being where I am now, I think I'm like 25 hours into Yellow and that I'm at the league already. I'm like, that's concerning. I feel like I've not played it enough to be ready for the league. But it's like, if I've made it to the league, then in theory I should be ready for it. But I'm just like, I'm not ready for it. So I'm probably just going to train my team a little bit more, so I feel like it's worth going to the league. And my team on Yellow is actually sort of a pretty balanced team in terms of types. So I've got the Pikachu that you get at the start of Yellow, because Yellow is kind of based on the anime in that, you know, your companion is Pikachu. And then I have the 3 starters as well, so I've got Charizard, Blastoise and Venusaur. And I've got Pidgeot. I always have to have a flying type for travel's sake, and because I like bird Pokemon. And then I have Mew, which I did use the glitch for, so I have a glitched Mew in my game as well. And luckily it didn't crash the game, because I heard that if you do the glitch wrong it can break the game, but it hasn't, so I'm fine. And Mew has really good stats, so Mew is sort of like my tank at the moment, because Mew has such high defense, where it's like barely anything can actually do significant damage to Mew. So sort of when I'm losing a battle, I'm just like, I'll throw Mew in there, you know, deal with it all. It's just the fact that I'm like 25 hours in and I'm already at Victory Road. I'm like, this doesn't feel right. So I'm just going to go back, get all my Pokemon up to like level like 50 or 60. I'm like, yeah, let's tackle the league. And then, yeah, I want to get Zapdos, Moltres and Articuno at some point as well. So I'm going to do that like on all my journeys to and from work now. I just pull out a 3DS. I'm like, beep, 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 Pokemon. It's great. Sometimes I'm like, I want Moon. And then sometimes I'm like, nah, I want to do Yellow. It's not I think it's like 20 cents for every 100 bits that Twitch gives. That all of the money from the bits that will go to the streamer still go to the streamer. It's still incredibly generous and it's amazing. I gotta love a good Pokemon game. Haven't played one in a long time though. I still kind of want like a full-on AAA RPG game from them, but I don't think that'll happen. I do as well. Like for years, in my head, I sort of had this amazing design for a Pokemon game that is kind of like based on the anime, but it's basically like a full-on big sort of RPG thing. Kind of like I don't really know how to describe it in terms of the aesthetics, but I sort of had an idea of the aesthetics in my head, and like that would be amazing if that was an actual game. But I thought it'd be like based off the anime, so you'd play as Ash and his friends, and you'd like travel the region and do all these quests and stuff. I suppose kind of like if you guys remember when I streamed Star Ocean, kind of like that sort of aesthetic, but for a Pokemon game. I thought like that would be amazing. I don't know, but it would be great. I feel I don't need to do anything until I'm sure Direct Relief appreciates donations. Speaking of the donations, oh thank you Kraut for another 100 bits. That's super nice of you, man. Oh, that's amazing. Like the fact that I've not been here and that you guys are still supporting me is insane, so thank you. Like just a little bits of kindness like that go a really long way, especially for people like me who just always have such a negative and pessimistic look on things. Like to know that there are still people supporting me is amazing. Like not just for streaming, but like life in general. When there's people that say such nice things, I'm just like, I needed to hear that. Like I may not always believe the nice things, but just knowing that people think that about me, I'm like, it motivates me more. Like, as we all know, working in entertainment, obviously I'm in the spotlight a lot, so a lot of people will have opinions on how I do my job. And obviously on the internet, like, we need reviews to bring in more people to the attraction. And a lot of the most recent reviews on the site have mentioned me, and there's been so much praise, and I'm not even joking. When I looked last night at some of the most recent stuff on there and seeing my name mentioned as many times as it has been, I started tearing up and I was like almost gonna cry, sort of seeing such nice stuff mentioned, because I've had a few rough patches in my personal life recently that I'm not going to go into detail about, especially on the internet, because some of it is very private stuff. But seeing all of that, just, they don't know it, but it's helped me so much, like emotionally. And it was just so heartwarming to see all of that. Like, it's always nice to get a compliment anyway, but when you're at sort of a stage that I have been at recently, just seeing that and having it help even just the tiniest bit makes it like 10 times more powerful than it would be just for like your average person on your average day. Just saying like, oh yeah, it's a nice day today, you're doing a good job. But like, just even hearing you're doing a good job today when you feel like you haven't been is just such a good motivator, and it was so beautiful. That's why I love my job. I want to entertain people, I want to make people happy. Like, I don't do it to boost my own ego and be like, see, look at me, I've got talent, I'm good at what I'm doing. It's like, I do it because I want to make other people happy. And to know that I do make other people happy is so rewarding. It's always nice to have the affirmation, by the way, they are all very well deserved. Thank you, Kraut. That's so lovely. Like, just reading some of the things that I read, I'm not even joking, it did almost bring me to tears because it was so beautiful to read. Just knowing that all these people had such a good time at the attraction, and to know that I'm actually entertaining people. That's what I want. And you know, when my channel was actually more used here, like, having all of you guys here is beautiful. Like, it still is now, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying, oh, it was better back then. It's not. Like, it's still amazing. But, like, every stream I do, even when I feel like, oh, this is going to be a naff stream, like, just even having anyone here at any point, I'm like, no, it's a good stream. Because I don't look at the numbers. Just looking at the people being here, that's what I want. John's heading off to go and check out 20-something Sarah. Not a problem. Thank you so much for hanging out this evening, John. Your support is always appreciated, man. Send her my love. And if I don't see you again beforehand, have a lovely Christmas. Have an amazing New Year. May it bring you loads of happiness and joy. And I do hope to see you again very, very soon. Hey Tish, how are you doing? Hello, Wolfgar. It's lovely to see you. How has life been treating you? I have missed you very, very much. Hope things have been well. And thank you, Kraut, for saying goodbye to John and hello to Wolfgar. Top quality modding as always. I actually don't know how much longer I'm going to be streaming for tonight. I realise I've missed streaming more than I thought I had, which was a lot in the first place. But yeah, I'm enjoying my time here. I really am, and I just want to catch up with everyone. It's been so long. And we do still have some more shelter stories to do anyway, so, you know, that's kind of another excuse to keep going for a bit longer. I also feel like one of these quests will actually bring me back another dweller. I think it's the one I did earlier, I can't remember. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to do another shelter story now, because why the hell not? I love a good shelter story, and as always, if anyone has a dweller that they want to sort of touch base with, see how they're doing, let me know. And we'll check them out too, because for those of you who are more regular, know not only do I make up all of these stupid stories for no reason and make the game more complicated than it is, I adapt the stories as the game progresses, as the entertainment personality and as the actor that I am. So the next new dweller that we have, that we've not met yet, is... let me find him... is this lovely chap here, Mr. Nathan Cox, who is over there. There he is. I think he arrived in the vault off stream, I can't remember. But as you can see, he's still fairly new. He is still a level 1. Mr. Nathan Cox, he's a very boisterous lad, but he's very friendly and approachable. He can have a good laugh, but he's also always prepared to fight when needed. He's one of those people that doesn't cower away. He fights for what he believes in, and he's very determined. And yeah, he found the vault just sort of by wandering through the wasteland, exploring, seeing what's going on. He came across Vault 282, wanted to check it out a bit, and when he was invited in, he decided that that was where he was going to stay. And that's where he is now. And now we have one more dweller to meet, and then that'll be all the new shelter stories, unless one of the other quests brings back a new dweller. I think it's this one that might. So I might speed up those guys a bit near the end of the stream, so we can meet another new dweller. We're at 91, so we are 9 dwellers away from the last room in the game, the Nuka-Cola bottler. And that also means we are 9 dwellers and 1 room away from the Platinum Trophy at last. I honestly would have gotten that trophy so much quicker if I just played the game the way it's supposed to be played. But I don't do that. I make things different and complicated for no reason. But hey, entertainment. And let's be honest, if I didn't play the game, like if I did play the game properly, then we wouldn't have this personal bond with all of the dwellers. We wouldn't have all of these shelter stories, and no one would care about the dwellers in the way that I know you guys do. Like, Bill wouldn't have his insane crush on Tiffany, and, you know, we wouldn't have things like that. Or, you know, we wouldn't have had all the jokes with Randy Bush. We wouldn't have had the Hardy Boys with Matthew and Andrew, and, you know, there wouldn't be all of this human connection and other cheesy things like that. I don't know. I like this game, okay? It lets me be creative, god damn it. And I'll be honest, there have been times at work that I've sort of used some of the personalities that I've made for these dwellers, and like I've adapted it to my characters at work, which is always fun because no one else gets the reference unless they've watched the streams. And I'm like, never mind, it's fine. It's good cheese, it is, Kraut. It's the best kind of cheese. Insert cheese name here. I know everyone has different favourite cheeses, but I'll let you guys pick which cheese is the best. I'm just going to speed these guys back because I think they have the new dweller. Oh, it's driving me crazy because I don't actually know. That is, we do have a new dweller. I suppose because they're here now, I can make up their story still on the stream. Who do we have? We have Preston Garvey. I'm gonna write down his name. And then I'll make up a story. And yes, with all the characters, all the dwellers that are actual characters in the Fallout games, I don't care. They're now my characters, and I make up new stories for them, so deal with it. So we've got Mr. Preston Garvey here. Added him to the list, and then I'll put him in the story section as well. So, Preston. Bam. And then I'll think of something to write about him a little bit later. He's actually got some pretty decent stats on him, to be fair. Okay, bye. Haven't even put him anywhere yet, and we're being attacked by stupid death claws. God damn it. Bye, Preston. I'll see you later. We've got a little bit of an issue to deal with right now. It's fine. You know, we got this. I don't know why there's something just so funny about, oh, here's a new dweller coming to the vault. Oh, there's death claws here. Never mind, don't want to be here now. Yeah, you really don't want to be here. But as soon as we got rid of them, then it's all fine. And until the next attack. Man, all the deal with it shades today. Might get a pair of props to deal with shades in the future streams. I should get a pair of prop deal with it shades. But you know, I do shelter differently to other people, and that's what makes it so charming to play on stream. Wait, shoot, is there a new dweller? Story working while watching. There's several new dwellers, but we've got a new one that I need to pop in somewhere at the moment. I want to put him in a strength room. You don't need to be in there anymore. You're pretty strong, Stephanie. So I'll put her... I don't know. Let me look at her other stats. Yeah, she can go play some games for a bit. Okay, Preston. Welcome to Vault 282. Well, was the first one this stream? No. We're doing some catch up from the last shelter stream, which was like a million years ago now. Minutemen uniform and laser. That's fine. So yeah, in the last stream we had a couple of new dwellers, but because they came in during the stream, I didn't have time to make up stories for them, so we sort of did catch up with those guys intermittently throughout this stream. So we've done 3 shelter stories so far this stream. I've got 1 more to do. This was a new dweller that I got earlier today, just before I started the stream. And then we have Preston, who just got here as well. So I actually did the quest to get Preston earlier off stream, but obviously because I didn't speed up the dwellers until just now, so we only just got him as an official member of the vault. Also just noticed the 92 in the corner is now like flashing, and I don't know why. Why is it flashing? I don't understand. Why is 92 flashing? See, do you see it in the left corner? I swear it's not done that before when I get new dwellers. Why is it flashing? Stop it! Okay, so there wasn't a new dweller this stream. Wasn't sure if we had a name for the Twitch baby yet or not. Sadly not Grout, no. I mean, unless... Would you count Preston as new this stream? Because I technically got him before the stream started, but he joined the vault during the stream? I don't know, would you count that or not? I'm not sure. That's also funny that I put both the guys wearing the same outfit in the same room. Look at Preston and Russell twinning like champs. That's amazing. And on that delightful note, let's look at this lunchbox that he brought back with him as well. Something good. Something good. Something good. Please. Please. No. Never mind. Oh no, wait. No, we did get a new dweller this stream, Kraut. I think it was before you got here, though. So I don't know if that would count or not, because it was before we came up with the idea of having the name of the dweller be the name of the Twitch baby. We had Joshua Peters turn up. I forgot about that. So no, I have 2 stories to make up now. Joshua's and Preston's. Ooh. And now that's annoying because now they're out of order. God damn it. I know it doesn't matter to you guys because you'll never see the notebook, but this bothers me. Oh well. Because I wrote down Joshua when we got him in the first lunchbox, and I just didn't put him on the stories list. I'll have to add him to the stories list later. Yeah, let's go past Twitch baby name dweller. Post Twitch baby. Okay, so yeah. So the next one will be the name of our Twitch baby. I totally forgot. So here's Joshua Peters that I forgot to add earlier. Whoops. So we have him and Preston to write stories for. And there is one more dweller here who does have a story, which is Mr. Alexander Armstrong here, which I find that funny because that is another dweller that has the same name as a famous person in my vault. I know we have a couple of others as well, but I found that one funny because I actually instantly recognized that one. All of the others, it was a case of, oh yeah, or someone in chat telling me, and I'm like, who? But this one I actually knew straight away. Lovely Alexander Armstrong, the host of Pointless, and he was also in a few lovely British shows, one of my favourites being Doctor Who. And I just found that funny. I was like, hey, I know that name. And yeah, we do have a couple of other famous names in the vault too, which is very, very funny. One of the ones that did take me shamefully too long was Matthew Hardy. I was like, oh yeah, Matt Hardy, the wrestler. And yeah, we got a couple of others if we have a look through them all here. I was just proud that there was actually one in there somewhere that I was like, yep, I know that one. Like, I think it's just a coincidence that I've been getting so many names that are the same as famous people's. Because I know it's RNG stuff, and I know, well, I only know a couple of other people who play Fallout Shelter, but they've not had as many allegedly famous names as I have, which is very funny. And also, look, I broke the number again. It's past 1 million. I broke it. Well, it's past 999,999. Broke it again. That's funny. I don't know what the other bit of the number is because it's chopped off, but yeah. I think that might be 1,400,000, maybe? I don't know. RNGesus is just shining down on you. Apparently so. There's something so satisfying about seeing 1 million there. I just don't like that that's not a zero and they might not be zeros either. But it's just so satisfying to see 1 million. Because I'm like, I broke the game! In the stupidest way, but, you know. That's funny. Oh, I did an objective I didn't even notice. Bam. Done. Raise the perception of 8 dwellers. I can do that. How many do I have in perception at the moment? I've got 2 hours, 10.5 hours. I've got perception over here as well. 4 hours, 10 hours, 4 hours, 7 hours. That's going to take a while. Damn. Oh well. That one's going to take a while. I might get rid of that one. Collect 8 outfits. I can do that. Actually, let's have a look. We've got these guys returning. They've got 4 outfits, so that one's already half done. And hopefully they'll get a couple of outfits when they go on their quest as well. I'll see if I can send some people out on another one. Ooh, level 50. There's some legendary stuff there. I don't know. Or that one is the last of that chain of quests. But then that one's all legendaries. I might do that one because a legendary. So I need 3 really tough dwellers to do that one. I don't know who to send. Carolyn's pretty tough. I might do a couple of level 50s actually. Margaret's tough. And someone else who's pretty tough. Actually Vincent's pretty tough. Vincent might need a better weapon though. I'm not sure. You know, 19 to 20, 18 to 21, and 15 to 19. I might swap out Vincent actually. For someone that has a slightly better weapon. We'll go with maybe Jack? 16 to 18, that's still not great. I don't know. Actually, no, we'll stick with that. They should be fine because it's rad scorpions and they're not as bad as death claws. Alright, good luck team. And there's a raider attack. Of course there's a raider attack. There have been a lot of monsters and people attacking the vault today. It's like every couple of minutes. It's ridiculous. I find it interesting that there are times where the vault is just calm and peaceful and nothing's going on. No one's trying to murder us. And then other times it's just every couple of minutes someone's banging on that door wanting to kill everything. It's just mean. And I don't appreciate it. How dare they? It's just rude. Are they all dead? No, there's one more there. Sell that. Heal you. Gather all of that stuff. There's a corpse in there I want to loot. Let me loot. There we go. Good. And now we have some people doing nothing. Let's heal up Charlotte and then put her somewhere. Up there, I suppose. I don't remember where the other people were that I moved to go and do that quest. Where were they? I really don't remember. I don't know. I'll put you over there, and then put you there. Why not? Did I put her there? I did, that's fine. For some reason I thought the game was like, nah, you didn't do that one. I don't know if I should start swapping some people around in all of these training rooms, because I realise I haven't even looked at the training rooms all stream. Just sort of put people there ages ago and just kind of left them there. What's this one? This one's strength. I'll probably move Ethan. Someone else needs some strength. I don't know. Is there anyone over here? Maybe? Oh! Hello, mysterious stranger. Shame I can't put those 5,000 caps on my number that's still broken. Yay, broken. Actually, Joseph's been running the treadmill for a very, very, very long time. So we're gonna move Ethan. I'm gonna chuck him over there for now. Put Joseph over there, do some strength training with the very lovely Jeremy Berry. Not related to the already established Berry family in the vault. It's the largest family that we have at the moment. Actually, no. No, it's not the largest. The Powell family is the largest. The Berry family is the family that has the most children. Got it. Figured it out. And now I should probably put Ethan somewhere else. So either charisma or intelligence, or I could just continue leveling him up. Gonna move you over there and then put him in charisma. Go have a drink, Ethan. You've earned it, buddy. Tim with the host. Thank you very much, Tim. That was very kind of you, good sir. Do I need to move anyone up here? What is this? This perception? Nah. Keep you in there for a bit longer. I might move her to either charisma or intelligence, because obviously the jacket does +4 to some of those stats, so they're not like an immediate concern to level up. This is agility. So many people need more charisma. All of my new dwellers are not very charismatic. That's concerning. Oh, I have Alex all on his own. I also think he's got the longest name out of all of my dwellers at the moment. Let's find Alex a training buddy. Yeah, so I also realised I can look at all of these different categories in my dwellers list, and I can actually organise it like from highest to lowest or lowest to highest, and go by category instead of just looking at everyone alphabetically. I think I figured that out a couple of streams ago, but it helps, surprisingly. He needs a training body. So I realised that if you have a dweller in a room on their own, then over time they start getting their happiness goes down, because obviously they're not with anyone else, so they get lonely and start missing people, which is understandable. Someone who needs a bit more endurance. Let's move Kathleen over there. There you go, keep him company for a bit, he's on his own. Although, because I'm focusing on their stats a lot more at the moment, I kind of feel like I need to start leveling them up a bit more for the stats to actually take effect. But you know, there's nothing wrong with having superpower low level dwellers, right? Oh, that was annoying, but I'm back. My ISP is being annoying. Oh, that sucks, crap, but it's good to have you back again. Welcome back. So this is 10:10. I said this is going to be a 2-hour stream. It's now a 2-hour, 10-minute stream. It's fine. We all know Letitia never obeys the laws of time constraints, or just the laws of time. I just obey nothing. I am just constantly contradicting everything. That's how I live my life. It's also the same applies for work, because I'm scheduled in for a certain amount of hours, and I'm like, well, that's not going to happen. Like, normally I'm actually supposed to finish work at 6 PM most nights, but I end up finishing at 9, 10 PM instead. Because I'm like, nope, we need staff in, and that is my job as senior staff to, you know, keep the place running, pick up the slack, make sure all the other employees are not stressed out of their minds, and to keep customers happy. Which I'm fine with. I love doing that. It just, you know, further proves the point of Letitia makes up her own rules about when she does or does not work / stream. Plus, I'm having fun on Shelter again, and I'm having fun just hanging out with you guys. I've missed this a lot. And you know what I think we're going to do? We're going to do one more Shelter story, and I need to make up stories for Joshua and Preston. It's also your job to make sure you don't get burnt out. Can't help them out if you don't keep yourself healthy as well. You do make a valid point, Kraut. But, you know, Letitia puts others ahead of herself, which sometimes she should really not do. There have been times where I've had people at work nagging at me to go and take a break, and I'm like, okay. And I take like a 5-minute break to go and buy a coffee, and I'm like, break done. Which I know is very unhealthy, but oh well. It's fine, I'm managing, we're all good, don't worry about me, guys. I'm alive, that's the main thing. On Sunday, I did something that I hadn't done in a very long time. On my way to work, not only did I buy a coffee, but I went to McDonald's and bought a McDonald's breakfast. I have not done that in literally months, I'm not even joking. But because I had a longer day Friday, it wasn't like a horribly long day on Friday. I think I got home at about 8 p.m. on Friday. But Saturday, I was not doing so well mentally. Like, I was in a bad place, and I had a 12-hour day on Saturdays, and it was very busy and stressful. And because I was so stressed, I wasn't looking after myself on Saturday, so I felt really lethargic and sick. And then I got home stupidly late because the trains were all messed up, so I was angry as well as stressed and tired and frustrated. So then on Sunday morning, I was like, well, I'm going to have another long shift today. So I thought, maybe I should actually buy food. That should be a thing I should do. Because one of the reasons why I felt so ill on Saturday was because up here I wasn't doing so great, so my appetite was all messed up as well, so I didn't want to eat. Like, literally I did not eat all day Saturday. And having a long day that's stressful and tiring, and then getting home late as well, made me feel like crap on Saturday, and I thought I don't want that 2 days in a row. So that's why I bought a McDonald's breakfast, basically. Not the healthiest of breakfasts, but it was food to keep me alive yesterday. And say what you will about how unhealthy McDonald's food is, it's tasty food. It's very tasty. It's so greasy and unhealthy, but it tastes amazing. Comfort food is the best food. It is indeed. And cause, like, I don't normally get McDonald's breakfast because I'm just, I don't know, like at uni and stuff, I'd never want to leave early enough to get a breakfast. But because I got to work early enough, I was like, yeah, I can spend a bit of time waiting in line to get a breakfast. And I forgot how good they were because I hadn't had a McDonald's breakfast in so goddamn long. I had the sausage, egg and cheese bagel, and it was so good. I was like, oh, I've missed it. And of course it was just dripping with grease and fat and very unhealthy things, but I don't care. Tasted nice and it made me happy. And of course I had to get a coffee with it because coffee is literally my life. I'm not joking, I need caffeine all the time. Like, literally before I started this stream, I downed a massive cup of coffee because I just needed the energy. And as I said, I decided to do this stream on a whim. So I was like, I need to keep myself awake to do it. So, thank you, caffeine. You are my saviour. A very delicious saviour. I genuinely think like when I eventually move into my own place, I'll just have a giant cupboard in my kitchen just full of coffee. I'll have like the nice coffee for when I have time to chill and just need a pick-me-up, and then I'll have like emergency coffee for times like this, or when I'm late for work or whatever, just like instant stuff that I just bung together just to get the caffeine fuel. I will be prepared for all of life's troubles with a cup of coffee. Stratham with the host, thank you very much, Carl. I think about that, I wonder how possible it is to get coffee for just coffee right to the bloodstream. Coffee IV, just coffee right to the bloodstream. That would be amazing. And McCoffee is here as well. Oh, it's lovely to see you this evening. I was prepared once, coffee is my summon word. I heard it across another channel. That's amazing. And you do always seem to turn up when I'm having a conversation about coffee. It's magic. But it's lovely to have you here. I've missed you and your beautiful face. How has life been treating you? It's a conspiracy for sure. But I mean, to be fair, I've barely been on Twitch recently, like in terms of streaming or even watching other people's streams, and I feel so bad about that. Like, you know, as a streamer, I should be here making content, but work is like, nah, you don't want to do that. You want to be tired all the time instead. I'm like, cool, at least I get money. I haven't streamed in 2 months, so I understand. It's really annoying, but you know, sometimes work, games, you know, work wins sometimes. I mean, technically work should win all the time, but you know, Letitia sometimes likes to play around with her priorities and somehow still makes it work. Don't ask. But that's the magic of my logic. The Lamon fam gets together in a circle and slowly chants Java, 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 coffee, 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 and poof. That is how it all works. I'm actually starting to get concerned that I might go back to my uni days of consuming like 4 or 5 instant coffees a day just to keep me alive, because of how exhausted I've been recently with work. But like, to be fair, I do, as I said many times, I do love my job, and it's worth being tired for it. And we just got a buttload of hosts coming through here. Let me scroll up and thank all of these beautiful people. Thank you to Gavin Jew, Aaron24 Wood, her name is Malula, Bearded Outlaw, Iron Nut, Totally Gamage, Vice Versus, and Jazzy Jenny for the hosts. Much appreciated. And if my controller could stop disconnecting, that would be amazing. Because obviously my headset is connected to my controller, so when my controller says nah, so does my mic. Yay. Awkward silences. They're the best. But yeah, thank you everybody for those hosts. Much appreciated, guys. How many Nukakos? I was still 61. So I could speed up a couple more of these quests just to get them done. And I'm going to do that. What one's the Christmas one? Do I have a Christmas quest going? I do, it's that one. I might just try and do all of the Christmas quests because reasons. How do I... There we go. Speed it up. And Flibble with the host as well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and assume that someone else from the Go 8-Bit community has stopped streaming and all of those auto hosts kicked in. For those of you who don't know, I'm part of Steve from Go 8-Bit's community of streamers. Steve from Go 8-Bit is a lovely chap, an amazing friend of mine who's doing so many awesome things at the moment. I've known him for about like 5 years now. I started off as a fan of his work with Jinx TV and Challenge TV for Video Game Nation and Top 10 and all that stuff. And then I sort of went from being a fan to a friend, which is the same with the lovely Adam Savage, who I also know from Jinx TV, who is also doing very, very amazing things at the moment. And yeah, Steve has an amazing community of awesome streamers and incredibly supportive people. So shout out to the entire community. What am I saying? Of course, we'll be here real soon. Sorry, Uggles and naughty. No. No. Christmas. We are nice and we love each other. See? They give me outfits that I already have. Those are auto host alerts though, I know. There have been times where I've had like 20 of them coming through at once. I'm just like, scroll back up, I gotta read them all. That isn't the only thing Robo Lemon does there. Thank you, Kraut, for summoning the chicken coop. I love it. No. No fighting. We are peaceful. Yes. And Kraut, you'll actually be proud of me, because I know you are one of the prime chicken summoners of the Lemon fam. I started using my chicken at work. So it's not the type chicken, it's the Letitia voice doing the chicken, which is still something that hasn't happened actually on stream, because only Mr. Adam Savage himself can summon the real chicken. But I've been doing it a lot of work, and people find it funny, and it's great. I mean, last time I said we don't need anything, but I feel like I shouldn't say that every time, because I'm just missing out on good stuff. Let's go with the gun. Yeah, weapons are nice. And it's a legendary, so I'm glad I said something this time. I probably just said no to loads of legendary stuff last time, which is a little bit awkward. Probably should have said yes. No, it wasn't a legendary, it's a lunchbox. I was deceived by the orange glow of a lunchbox. God damn it. That's actually probably a weapon that I don't need. Boo. Oh, Kraus says, I awesome. Yeah, Adam is always in and out of the stream, so when I try and get him to get you to do it, he's already popped back out. Yeah, Adam is one of those people where he's here for like 2 minutes and then he's gone. But it's always lovely having him here regardless, because he is an amazing chap. And I've known him for about 6 years now, which is crazy. Well, probably closer to 6.5 actually. But he's doing so many amazing things in the esports community. Like he's, I think he was in Lisbon this past weekend doing an esports thing, which is amazing. It's just annoying because I can never seem to catch him anymore because he's never in this bloody country. But lovely chap, super proud of everything that he's been doing, and super proud of Steve as well, and just basically everyone else that's making content at the moment. Like, all of you guys are amazing. And everybody who I gave shout outs to on Twitter the other day, for your content creation. Like, I genuinely mean it. Like, this year alone, I've met so many incredible people through streaming and through knowing other people who stream. Like, Steve and Adam both really helped support me when I started streaming. And then some of my other lovely friends like Lard Teamaker and Legend Killer, who are both mods on the channel, because I've known them for about 5 or 6 years as well. They both knew that I would be good at streaming based on my personality, and they really helped me get going as well. And there's some of the amazing people that I've met here as well, like yourself, Kraut, like McCoffee as well, who, not even joking, I'm not just saying this because you're here in my stream right now, but like, you are one of my favorite streamers at the moment. Like, I love your content. And Piano Impro Man, like, they feel like my internet parents. I love them so much. And Dorco's Games from YouTube, who does Twitch as well. He's lovely. I got to actually meet him this year as well, and I was pretty happy about that. And Fragman Saul, Don't Rage Quit, FemFox, Spooda Dooda, Asdos, Rilda, Hello Biff. Like, the list goes on. There's so many amazing people that I've met this year that I wouldn't have met if I didn't start streaming. And like, I feel so blessed to know all of these talented, super friendly, super amazing people. Thank you, that means a lot. I'm just speaking the truth. Like, I love watching your content so much. Like, you're just so full of personality, you're so friendly, and like, all of the motivational things that you say, I'm just like, I should actually pay attention to this, because I don't know what confidence is. I don't know how to stop my anxiety, but like things like that sort of help keep me in check a bit more, because like at the moment I've been going through a lot of stuff that has kind of thrown my mentality out of whack a bit, but just sort of seeing all the people I like and respect doing their thing and being happy about it sort of keeps me grounded, and it's a beautiful thing to see. Remix with the host, thank you very much, Remix, another amazing friend that I've made this year. He's absolutely lovely, he's adorable, and I'm so glad that he's back streaming again. I've missed him so much. Metal Man 2018, welcome to the stream. Hello, how are you doing? This is a fun game. It is indeed. It's super chill, so I kind of use streams of this game as sort of a more chill, like chatty stream, just so I can catch up with everybody, because I've been busy the past couple of weeks with life and work, so I wanted to like just have a chat with everyone, chill for a bit, see how life's going and all that fun stuff. But yeah, let me know what you've been up to, Metal Man. It's lovely to have you here. How are you? Go for a breather now. I've been speaking so much. Air. It's a thing I need, funnily enough. And also, I don't know if you guys noticed, for those of you who have just joined as well, I got a new Twitch hoodie. It's lovely. It's black. The one that I had before is blue, and that's a lightweight hoodie, so I sort of wear that more in like the spring. But this one's more like a fleece, so it's like really thick and really warm, and it's so soft, and I love it. And I bought it in the what Twitch is called the Blizzard of Bits. So when I bought this hoodie, I got 1,500 bits as well, which was very nice. And I was throwing them around for people that I love. And we are getting raided by 20-something Sarah. Thank you so much. Hello, raiders. Oh, this is beautiful. I know if that looks good. It does. It feels good too. Sarah Raid, hello, Legend of Zelda cosplay fan. Lovely to see you. How are you doing? How has life been treating you? Thank you so much, Sarah, for the raid. Something raid. Big Bad Tom A, hello. Lovely to see you as well. Welcome, raiders, to a chill, chatty Fallout Shelter stream. Muir Dragon's here as well. Welcome. Ido Malaliman. I probably just butchered your name, I'm so sorry. Please do correct me if I ruined that pronunciation. And there she is, the woman of the hour, 20-something Sarah. Thank you so much for the raid. Much love to you, my dear. How was your stream? I'm off to do a vomiting gang raid. Charming. Shadow Ninja's here as well. Thank you, Kraut, for giving a shout out to Sarah. A much needed shout out. Thank you so much. That is so lovely. How was your stream? I hope it went well. They're playing talk shows and podcasts. My favourite game. Actually, you were dead on? Yes. I know the pain of having a name that people can't pronounce, trust me. Some of the pronunciations I've had of my name, I'm just like, A for effort. I've had people go, it's Letia, Letita, Leisha. I'm like, stop, please. Just save yourself the effort. Thanks, Tish. No, thank you for the raid. Like, this has been my first stream back in a very long time because work has been consuming my life. So thank you so much for the raid. Like, the support is always appreciated, and you are a lovely person who is equally deserving of all the support from the Lemon fam as well. Good evening, Nogden. How are you doing? What have you been up to? How has life been treating you? Let me know, everybody. It was really fun. I ate bizarre Christmas food. What kind of bizarre Christmas food? You have me intrigued. Also, I'm now hungry. But maybe it sounds like I don't want to eat the bizarre food that you've been eating. But let me know. We always have to have some sort of food conversation in the chat as well, so might as well make it about weird Christmas food. Why not? Enkzilla, welcome as well. Sup, anyone know how to follow someone while you watch them on the phone app? I don't know how to phone. But yeah, welcome. Lovely to have you here as well. Oh my goodness, what is going on here? Legend of Zelda cosplay fan, thank you very much for the bits. That's very generous of you. I do not deserve them, but thank you for the love and support. And we got more hosts coming through. I can't keep up with the chat. Hang on. Thank you for the follow, Nogden. Thank you for the hosts from Patriarchy, Cautious Waffle, Last Lisa. Not now, Fire, I'm busy! Last Lisa, Laxor, Emma Will, Frumpopotamus, and Tracker for the hosts. What have I missed? Chad is jumping about. Sarah had sprout flavoured crisps. That sounds disgusting. Gonna be honest. What were they like? Were they tasty? Or weird? I don't know. I don't like sprouts, so I think sprout and crisp would not sit well with me. What else am I missing? Like Christmas food at a... God damn it. I'm trying to read chat, and it's jumping about like a mad thing. Like Christmas food at Bazaar, Christmas food that isn't normal. It sounds like Christmas food that isn't normal. Sarah hated most of what she was tasting. Delightful. And Nogden says, I'm good, thanks. Been playing board games with the family. How's the stream going? That's lovely. I'm glad you've been enjoying board games with the family. Stream's been going good. Obviously, because I've not been here in a while, I've been talking about some personal things that have been going on. But as always, I'm super grateful for everyone being here, for all of the support, for everyone putting up with my very sporadic schedule recently. And I'm going to be super, super busy for the majority of the rest of the year. So I can probably only do 1 or 2 more streams this year, which breaks my heart because I want to keep the community growing and keep the channel growing. But because I need to prioritize my job and my mental health, it's been really tough. But fingers crossed, in the new year, I might be able to get a more regular schedule going again, as opposed to sort of there being 1 or 2 streams popping up every so often. I want to get back to doing like 3 a week. I don't think I can do 4 a week anymore. I don't think that'll be possible, but 3 a week is sort of what I want to aim for. God damn it, there's so much going on. I'm so overwhelmed right now and I love it. Crowd with more bits. Thank you so much for the 100 charity bits again. That's beautiful. And John says it was fun to watch all of the weird food being consumed. That's delightful. I'm glad you had fun, guys. And Ido, how goes eggs and... How does eggs and mince sound? Peculiar, I must admit. Sprout crisps. I do not like the sound of sprout crisps. I really don't. Legend of Zelda has been advising how to do the follow on the phones. I don't know how to do phones. I mostly just rely on my laptop for everything. something bit war. Thank you, Kraut. And thank you for the host, Legend of Zelda Cosplay Fan. And King Rob UK and Ems. All of those amazing hosts. And also thank you for the follow, Legend of Zelda Cosplay Fan. That is very kind of you. I'm glad you are enjoying your time here while I sporadically try to catch up with chat. So many things are going on. Chat elevator can be evil sometimes. It's evil, but it's beautiful. Crowd is the best kind of evil. I'm so overwhelmed right now. I love it. Quality, not quantity. And all time is special. That is beautiful. I love that. Thank you for... I missed something. Someone was being thanked by RoboLemon. Thank you for the follow, Heyman. Shadow Ninja, do y'all have Sprite Cranberry in the UK? We don't, but it sounds delicious. Just as Sarah said, it sounds amazing. I am now jealous and would like some cranberry Sprite. If you could post some to me, that would be nice. Just pick it up, shove it into the screen, and then through the power of the internet, it'll come to me. That's how it works, right? Is that a thing? Just call me Zelda, there we go. It's a lot quicker to say. If anyone else has a nickname, let me know what it is, just to save a tiny bit of breath. I mean, to be fair, I speak really quickly and I don't shut up anyway, so who needs breath when it's Letitia reading everything and then nattering on about all this nonsense all the time? What's your PO box? I don't actually have a PO box and I don't really want to give out my postal address. Somehow I'll get a hold of Sprite Cranberry. I don't know how, but somehow it'll happen. Isn't that seasonal? No, I had around Thanksgiving a while back, but I'm not sure if you can get it all year round. It sounds seasonal, because, like, isn't, like, the Thanksgiving thing, like, cranberry sauce or something? because TV taught me that that's a thing. I don't know. Alright, let's open this lunchbox I was going to open before chat elevator distracted me. The beautiful chat elevator, I love it. And that lunchbox was absolute doo-doo. But it's funny, we were actually talking about Steve and his beautiful community earlier, which I know a lot of you guys are from. I recognise so many of the beautiful names from the amazing raid as part of Steve's community as well. And that is the power of being on a Twitch stream team, guys. So, Steve from Go 8-Bits community of streamers, full of beautiful, amazing people. And I love it. Like as I said, I've made so many friends this year through streaming and through being friends with other streamers. Like, I just want to call 2018 the year of new friends. It's basically what it is. No nonsense chatter, it's all important. I beg to differ, Ogden. I consider most of my chatter nonsense. Which works at work, because being the immersive actor slash host, presenter, voice actor that I am, the nonsense is supposed to be funny, but I don't know. M&S or Waitrose, I'll have to check it out. Eamon Steve, now no idea who he is. Apparently he might have written a book. Wait, he's written a book? Why did no one tell me? God damn it. I wish I knew about this. Steve from Minecraft, not quite Shadow Ninja. Isn't Steve an author or something? Apparently in Ogden. I mean, I don't think he's ever mentioned it on his streams. But, you know, he should do that at some point. Apparently Steve was on TV. Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure if he was on TV though. I could be mistaking him for another Steve. Haven't heard of him? Well then, there we go. There's a shout out to the incredible Steve McNeil, lovely friend of mine, incredible human being doing amazing things. 18th of April book coming out. There we go. Everybody get his book. Do it because I said so. Yeah, I'm persuasive. Wasn't I persuasive? I was persuasive, right? Maybe. You know, doing the friendly thing of politely threatening my chat to go and buy his book. Yeah. Yes, boss, I'll order it right now. There we go, Ogden. You know what's up. Yeah. I should be the head of marketing and promotional stuff for some company type thing. Yeah. Because I'm so eloquent with my use of the English vocabulary. I was actually top in English class at my school. Like, not just of the class, but of my whole year group. So out of 120 students, I was top in the year. Humble brag right there, but I can words good sometimes. Maybe. Kind of. Ish. PR marketing boss. There we go, Ogden. Yes. Well said. Thank you, John. I think everything I just said rolls right off the tongue. It's so smooth and it just works. So influential. Thank you, Ido. I'm a very inspiring person. Already pre-ordered on Kindle. Nice, Zelda. Nice. I like having a sort of physical copy of things. I'm very old-fashioned that way. It's like with my video games as well. Like, I don't... Like, having digital games is convenient sometimes if I can't be bothered to actually go out and buy it. But most of the time, I prefer having the physical copy so I can, like, look at my collection and sometimes brag about it as well, which is great. And then I can, like, take the games to conventions and get them signed as well, which is really nice, because then it makes it something more personal. I actually have a couple of signed games over here. Let me grab them. I can't even remember which ones I have signed now. Let me have a look. Hang on, this is a thing. That one's signed, and so are those. So I actually got my copy of Ratchet & Clank signed by James Arnold Taylor himself, the voice of Ratchet. I got my Uncharted Nathan Drake collection signed by Nolan North and Richard McGonigal. So Nathan and Sully. And I have Uncharted 4, signed by Nolan North, Troy Baker, and Emily Rose. If I didn't have the physical copies, they'd have nothing to sign. Actually, that's a lie, because I could just get a print and get them to sign it. But I think a game makes it a bit more, like, personal, because it's the actual media that you consumed to then become a fan of theirs. It's great when I met Richard McGonigal, though, because it was his first ever convention. And I was just like fangirling about Uncharted and about Sully, and then just talking to him about conventions and stuff. And then Nolan North, who was on the table next to him, sort of overheard. And he remembered me from like the 4,000 other times I've met Nolan at conventions. So I got to just have a chat with Nolan for free instead of having to pay to get an autograph, which was amazing. So I was just like, most other people this weekend had to pay and had to wait in line. He just sort of jumped in my conversation and just hang out for a bit, because he was actually meant to go on lunch break, so I was like the last person in Richard's queue before they had to go off to lunch. And then Nolan just joined in and we were just chatting for another like 10 minutes. I was like, this is great. Just hanging out with my buddies. It rolls somewhere. It does indeed, John. Maybe not off the tongue. Or maybe it just rolls off the tongue and onto the floor in a big puddle of wordsy mess. Yeah. So poetic. Not a lot of physical space, so little choice. That's fair, Zelda. Like, it's... I understand why people prefer digital stuff, because it takes up less space. But I'm just one of those people where I just like to have things. And, you know, I like getting them signed. Was Richard McGonigal sorted into Gryffindor? I should have asked, but I didn't. I was just too busy saying, oh my god, I love Uncharted, it's amazing, it's my favourite game ever, and I'm obsessed. Send help. I've so much Uncharted merch, it's crazy. I actually have a lot of Uncharted merch right near me, to be honest. Like the games. I'm wearing my Uncharted ring. Hang on, move my mic out of the way. There it is, wearing it. I have these badges within arm's reach as well. Bam, badges from Uncharted 4, which the next time I meet Nolan, I'm going to get him to sign those. And right by my feet, I have my bag that I take to work, which is an Uncharted bag, Drake's Treasure Hunters, and it also has 2 Nathan Drake keychains on it. So I've got Sackboy Drake and Pop Drake. That is all the merch in arm's reach, okay? I have a lot more Uncharted merch elsewhere in my room, but I cannot be bothered to stand up to go and get it. So the fact that I grabbed like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 7 bits of merch just in arm's reach shows you how much I have. I feel like you have that effect on other actors. Didn't you hang out with and get called friend by someone at the last con you're at? Yes, lovely Jane Brooke from Star Trek Discovery. I am friends with her and I got to hang out with her for the whole weekend. Not just like for an extra 10 minutes or so, but the whole weekend. And the lovely Veronica Taylor, the original voice of Ash Ketchum from Pokemon, and from loads of other things as well. I have been friends with her for 5 years. I was hanging out with her too. We're having a nice catch up. Like when I got to see her a couple months ago, it wasn't like me meeting another celebrity. It was just me hanging out, chatting with her, and it was great. I got her on stage with Streamers Connected as well, and it was amazing. I have a case of word salad this evening. That's every evening, to be fair. Zelda, I love you all, but gotta go. But love to you, not a problem. Thank you so much for stopping by for as part of the raid, and thank you for the follow and the bits and the host and all the amazingness. Much love to you. I hope to see you again very, very soon. It's been lovely having you here. Take care. Fun fact about Letitia, she was once prescribed by a doctor that she should never be farther than arm's length from some sort of Uncharted merch. True story. It is a true story indeed. It was very funny at EGX, as we know, is a gaming convention, so obviously a load of video game merch there. I sort of detected so many Uncharted bits of merch that every stall I went to, the first thing I would spot would be something Uncharted related, and I'm like, mine. I genuinely do think I have some sort of Uncharted radar. Everybody saying goodnight to lovely Zelda. Shadow Ninja, so... What's up, Shadow Ninja? What you thinking? What you saying? What you doing? Did someone say bits? Charity bits? That didn't work. Take two. That still didn't work, crowd. Why is it not working? Oh no! But you don't have to, but thank you for the support. It's very, very nice. I think I might have one more bit of Uncharted merch that I might be able to try and reach for. I don't know if it's worth it. I can't be bothered. I'll probably hurt myself trying to brag about all the amazing Uncharted things I own. Alright, something is up with Twitch. Going to have to figure this out. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working. Do I have another piece of merch somewhere? I might do, actually. Hang on. Gonna go dive off camera for a moment. I'll be back in a sec. I think I have another piece somewhere. Maybe. No, I don't. Never mind. It's fine. God damn it, feral ghouls. Leave us alone. We're just chilling. And then you're coming here to murder people. It's mean. Actually, hang on, I might have something else really cool to show you instead. Maybe. Maybe. I should probably keep an eye on his feral ghoul attack as well. Hang on. Rude feral ghouls. I know, right, Nogden? It's just mean. Them knocking on the door again. For the millionth time tonight. There have been so many incidents in the vault tonight. It's all popping off. I think it's because the game knows that I've not been here in a while, so it's like it's punishing me for not playing it. How dare they? It's mean. And you know, earlier on when we did the Christmas quest, we didn't fight any of them. You know, we were being all festive and kind, and now they're just like, nah, don't want that anymore. It's not even been Christmas yet, god damn it. Right, yeah, I did actually find something else that I thought was pretty cool that I'd show you guys. Dum. So I did, as we all know, Letitia does art as well. I don't know if this will actually show up on the camera because of the light, but I did a beautiful sketch that I tweeted to Robin Atkin Downs, who has been in every Uncharted game. He played Navarro in Uncharted 1. He did the mocap for Tenzin in Uncharted 2. He played Talbot in Uncharted 3, and then Alcazar in Uncharted 4. And I did this beautiful sketch of Talbot and Marlowe from Uncharted 3, my two favourite villains. And as we all know, I cosplay Marlowe, and Mr. Nolan North loves my cosplay of Marlowe, said I was the best Marlowe cosplayer he's ever met. Also the only Marlowe cosplayer, well actually no, he's met a second one, but he said that her cosplay was not good. And mine was amazing. And he called me Helen Mirren because Marlowe looks like Helen Mirren, and because I'm posh and British. And it was great. Point is, I did that sketch and sent it to Robin, and he absolutely loved it. And I know it's technically not Uncharted merch because I did it myself, but I just wanted to show it off anyway. I'm getting a vibe that you like Uncharted, not sure why. Nah, not at all. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. What's Uncharted? I'm very sarcastic. I also have all of the platinums in the Uncharted games as well. I play them a lot. Going to call it a night. Have a good evening all. Thank you again, John, for stopping by this evening and then for returning from the raid as well. Have a lovely rest of your night, my dude. Take care, and I do hope to see you again soon. If not in one of my streams, then hopefully someone else's, because I want to try and be back here more, whether it is making content or being here for other people's content. But yeah, it's been lovely catching up with you again, my dude. Take care. And hopefully I'll see you again before Christmas. If not, have a lovely Christmas, an amazing New Year. I'll see you soon. And I'm gonna have a breather. I've been talking so goddamn much. Even I'm like, whoa, Letitia, breathe and function like a normal human being. I'm just so happy right now because I thought no one was going to be here tonight because I've not been here in so long. And it's great having you all here. And Angzilla, thank you for saying goodnight to John. I honestly don't know when I'm going to end the stream because I'm just so happy right now. Nogden, I've been struggling with keeping up with everything lately. It's that time of year. I'm hoping it's going to settle down after Christmas. Yeah, like, because I work in entertainment, obviously it's like this time of year is prime time for people wanting to book entertainment stuff. So literally the rest of this month I only have 2 days off, which is crazy. And like the 22nd, the 23rd, the 27th, 8th, 9th, 30th and 31st I am booked for like 10-hour days at work for every one of those days. And then because I don't live in central London, I live on zone 9 of the underground, so that's 2 hours of travel, so technically an extra 4 hours each day. So that's like 14, 15-hour days bookending Christmas for 6 days. So I'm going to be dead by the end of this year. You know, instead of like strolling into 2019 all happy and optimistic, I'm going to be dragging my corpse into 2019 saying, thank goodness 2018 is over. Metline hype, indeed, Heyman, hype for the Metline that really screwed me over the other day. And it took me 3 hours to get home on Saturday night, and I had to be in work on Sunday morning as well, and I was like, you so-and-so. Kraut says Twitch seems to be having issues and effectively kicked me on my computer and won't let me drop bits on mobile. How rude of Twitch. Ban Twitch. Let Kraut be amazing. Shame on you, Twitch. Nogden, bless you, hope it settles down in the new year. I do as well, because I'm just constantly exhausted at the moment, both physically and mentally. Because my mental health is not the strongest, despite me appearing to seem very confident and put together. I'm not. I'm a very broken human being. But like, I love my job. So it's like me being tired all the time, I'm like, it's worth it though. Sort of entertaining other people is what I want to do, which is why I do streaming as a hobby. So it's like extra work on top of my actual acting work. So it makes me tired, but it makes me happy. So it kind of balances out. Plus all the extra hours means all the extra pay, which is nice. I like the money. The money's good. But the entertaining people is better. I want to make that clear. But hopefully in the new year I'll have some breathing room. Maybe. Because at the moment it seems a little bit quieter, but because it's a very spontaneous and unpredictable industry, who knows? We might get like 50 million people interested in us like the next day. We'll see. But it would be nice to have a bit of a breather again. As I said, ideally at some point next year I want to move into a slightly more central part of London, so I won't have a horrid 4 hours of travel every day for work as well. Because that's the worst bit. That's the only bit that I don't like. Like, I love the job. I love the people there. I just hate the travel. And you know, with streaming I don't have to travel, but because streaming doesn't pay me regularly like my job does, you know, it kind of has to be on the back burner a bit, which is really annoying because I love being here with you guys. I love hanging out with you all. It's just life says no sometimes, which is frustrating. Kraut is going to super lurk while I try and actually log back into my computer. Not a problem, you super lurk away. Nogden, are you travelling through the airwaves to US? Like, basically, my commute to work is a 20-minute walk from my house to the train station. and then about an hour on the Metropolitan line, and then about 10 minutes on the Jubilee line, and then another 10 minutes on the, or 10-15 minutes on the Central line, so it's almost 2 hours. Then in the summer I do like going the scenic route, so from the Met line I instead get on the Hammersmith and City or the Circle line, which is 10 minutes, and then walk through the park, which is about another 10 minutes. But the Hammersmith and City line, the bit that I get on anyway, is all above ground, and it's nice and scenic, and those trains are actually air conditioned, unlike the Central line, which is delightful in the summer. All hot, sweaty, smelly people. It's lovely. And then yeah, just walking through the park is nice and chill in the mornings. It's nice and refreshing, I find. But in the winter I'm just like, nah, I just want to get to work as quickly as possible. And then in the evenings I don't really want to walk through the park when it's cold and dark. And it gets a bit scary, so you know. Lard Tea Maker and Misky Wright with the hosts, thank you very much guys. I totally get what you mean, yeah. Like, the journey is annoying because I've been doing it for so long now, it doesn't bother me as much, but because I've been in work a lot more recently, it's starting to catch up to me now, and it's starting to take its toll a bit more. So now I'm like, actually, it is a bit too much, and I would like to move closer, and then I can actually do more acting work and do more auditions. Because I did do an audition earlier this week, but it was in the other side of London. It was in a southeast London, and I live in the northwest, so literally just straight through the entire city, so really far away. But it was something that I'd really want to do, it's just that it would take me so goddamn long to get there. So I'm like, you know, I enjoyed the audition, but I don't think I can actually commit to the job now that I know where it is. And like, sort of doing the journey to the audition was sort of like the testing ground, just to see how difficult it would be to get to. And now I'm just kind of like, it is too difficult and it's not going to be worth it. So sadly I won't be committing to that job, which is a shame. Night all, good night Ido, it's been lovely having you here this evening. Thank you so much for joining in from the raid and for hanging out. It's been lovely having you here. Have an awesome evening, take care, and I do hope to see you again very, very soon. And Ogden, yeah, definitely had to do what is right for you and your mental health, exactly. And that's really frustrating to manage sometimes. Fudge chocolate tastes good. Does indeed, Shadow Ninja. Whenever I go to MCM Comic Cons, there's always one specific food stand I have to go to, and it is always the fudge stall, because there's this amazing fudge stall and they do the best stuff ever, and I love it. Like, they have all these special fudges that are themed around different chocolate, and my favourite one is Maltesers fudge, because the actual fudge itself tastes like the sort of like the crunchy bit of the Malteser. I can't remember what it's called, but it tastes like the crunchy bit of the Maltesers, and then it has like crushed up Maltesers in it as well, and it's amazing. I also really like the Kinder Bueno fudge that they do as well. It's so delicious. Like, whenever I go there, I'm just like, give me all the fudge, please. Geo and Kat with the host as well, thank you very much, guys. The centre, the malty, there we go, Nogden. The malty bit of the Maltesers. Yeah, I get it now. I couldn't remember what it's called, leave me alone. But like, the fudge itself tasted like that, and it was delicious. And yeah, like, all the other ones that they do are amazing. And because I'm a really big fan of white chocolate as well, they do a really nice Milky Bar fudge that has like crushed up Milky Bar in it. That's very nice too. Are we done here? We are done here. Let's head on back to the vault. Look at all those shiny legendaries. It's beautiful. I also realised I said I was going to stop this stream at 10 PM. I said it's going to be 2 hours. It's now 11 PM. Schedule. Don't even have a schedule anyway. I'm just going to play until I say no. Which is basically, to be fair, even when I had a regular stream schedule, the amount of times I went overtime anyway. It's fine. Luckily, I don't have work tomorrow morning. I just have other errands to do. And, you know, errands can be pushed back until the afternoon. It's fine. It's just work I can't push back. But errands, doesn't matter. I'm not gonna wake up anybody, Shadow Ninja. That's mean. I'm a nice person. Sometimes. When I want to be. I didn't actually look at what we picked up on that quest. Theme. I've got all the themes, so I don't even need that anymore. Legendary outfit, legendary weapon. Hardened railway rifle, 14 to 17. It's not a major improvement, but it is a legendary. I'll probably give that to one of the newer dwellers. I'm a head off. I'll try to follow your channel later. Thank you so much, Engzilla, for hanging out this evening. It's been lovely meeting you. Thank you so much for joining in on the raid. And if you can follow, that would be amazing. So I do hope to see you again very soon. Have a lovely rest of your night. Take care. And if I don't get a chance to see you again before Christmas, have a lovely holiday season. Take care. Everybody say goodnight to Engzilla. Thank you, Nogden. And thank you, Shadow Ninja, as well. The crowd says it looks like Twitch in general got tossed into a dumpster fire, so hopefully they sort it out soon. Hopefully. I mean, to be fair, Twitch seems to break in a plethora of ways quite frequently. Like, every time something goes wrong, it's always something different, and it just fascinates me. Like, how many other ways is there for it to possibly break? It's both interesting and concerning at the same time. Until then, I'm unfortunately going to be mobile lurking. Not a problem, Kraut. I wouldn't call it unfortunate because you're here, and that is never unfortunate. Never, ever, ever. I love having you here. You are an amazing mod, an awesome friend, and it's always great having you keeping the chat going and throwing your support towards this channel that I need to keep growing because I've been terrible recently, and I'm sorry. Mobius Rex with the host as well. Thank you very, very much. So many hosts, and it's beautiful. Like, never underestimate the power of a host. Hosts are just as important as all the follows and the raids and the subs and everything else. God, I've been talking so much tonight. I feel like I'm going to run out of voice for the next time I go into work, which would be very awkward. I'll turn up to work like, hey, I'm here to do acting, but I have no voice. I'll just, like, mime everything. That'll be great. Even though my job is about 60% voice acting and about another 30% hosting. So that would be very difficult to manage. And to round it up to the 100%, the last 10% is the actual physical labour. For anyone wondering, can Letitia do maths? Does she know that percentage is per 100? I do. It's just, you know, that last 10% doesn't really matter. Challenge, my main Twitch account got a 30-day suspension. Why? What happened? What did you do? Why is Twitch angry at you? 30-day suspension, that's crazy. And yeah, I was thinking, I was like, hang on, that name looks a bit different. Like, I know it was you, but I was still thinking, why does this look different? Have I been away that long that I can't remember people's names anymore? I don't know. Oh, I just got a tweet from lovely Vice, another amazing mod, an amazing friend. But thank you, Vice, for letting me know. Hi. Why is Twitch so broken today? What are you doing? What's going on, buddy? I mean, to be fair, as long as the stream is still live, then that's fine. I remember that time when Twitch was broken and no one in chat could chat, and I was just talking to myself, for like half an hour, and I just thought everyone got bored and left the stream. So I was just talking to myself, but apparently everyone was typing messages and I just couldn't see them. And then when it finally started working again, just everyone was like, no, we're still here. We've been trying to talk to you for half an hour. I'm like, oh, I guess I wasn't boring then. And I was just talking to myself and had no idea you were all trying to converse with me and not being able to. That was funny. Just everyone just appearing and I was like, oh my gosh, they are alive. I need to sort out all my dwellers. I don't know what they're all doing at the moment. Nogden says my Twitch says no tonight. Can't view my dashboard. Interesting. Shadow Ninja was on a channel and said, and I said I was 9 and they perma-banned me from chat and reported me. Wow, that's ridiculous. Like, can't people take a joke? Oh, it concerns me when there are people watching the streams and they say they're a certain age and I'm like, when I was your age, I had no access to the internet. So I'm just like, it's so jarring because of how quickly society has changed. Like, when I'm seeing kids nowadays that are like 10, 11 years old with smartphones and are more well-versed in social media than I am, and I studied media for 9 years, and I have a degree in it, and I'm just like, it blows my mind. Right now I said I was 12, well still, you know, that's still underage, but I get it, yeah. It's kind of a bit annoying when it happens. Yeah, like at work sometimes, because we have an age limit of, as I said, about 11, and yeah, just seeing people just pulling out their phones, you know, on Snapchat and Instagram and Twitter and all that stuff, and I'm just like, when I was your age, I still was playing with like Pokemon cards and on my Game Boy and whatever. And they're probably just like, what's a Game Boy? What are trading cards? When I was 11, I didn't even have a home computer to use the internet, to be social on it. Pokemon hype, indeed, Nogden. We were talking about Pokemon earlier as well. Love Pokemon. I literally grew up with it. Like, the anime debuted the day before I was born, which is pretty damn awesome. And as I said, I'm friends with Veronica Taylor, who is the original voice of Ash Ketchum from the anime, and his mother, and May from Gen 3. Yeah, I've been friends with her for about 5 years now. I love that woman. She's genuinely one of the nicest people on planet Earth. She's so amazing. Same here, now my son is a huge fan. That's adorable. How old is your son, if you don't mind me asking? But I love that it's one of those things that has just spanned across the generations. Like when I was at a Comic-Con earlier this year, there was this is going to be such a heartwarming story. I love it so much. Like when I experienced it, I had to tweet it to Veronica and I knew she'd love it. But I was at a Comic-Con and there was this stand that had loads of Pokemon plushies from like all the different generations of Pokemon, and there was this little girl who's probably about 5 or 6 years old looking at the plushies, and there were some from some of the older generations of Pokemon, I think from like Gen 3, and obviously a lot of kids nowadays only see the Pokemon that's being shown on TV at the moment, so we're talking like Gen 6, Gen 7. They would have never seen the older gens, and she was like, what's this Pokemon? And the parents didn't know because they were probably just like sort of kind of into Pokemon. And then I was like, oh, that's, I can't remember which one it was, but I was like, oh, that's this Pokemon, it's from the older show. And then she was like, oh, I didn't realise how old Pokemon was. And I was like, yeah, I watched it when I was a kid. And then I was like, did you know that the voice of Ash is a woman? Like both now and back in the day. And then she's like, I had no idea that girls could voice boys. And I'm like, yeah. The one that I grew up with also voiced Ash's mum, so they were just having a conversation with themselves but in different voices. And this little girl was like so blown away by that. And I'm like, that's the power of voice acting. And it was just such a beautiful moment because like this 6-year-old girl, like her whole world had been opened up to all of these possibilities that we are not restricted by our gender. And like when I was a kid and when I first found out that Veronica voiced Ash, I was like, this is a woman that can do things that I didn't know women could do. Like I was the same as that little girl. I was like, but girls can't play boys. And then since then, like Veronica has been inspiring me so much, which is kind of why I wanted to do acting and voice acting stuff. And like the fact that she's my friend and like that she knows me so well is just amazing. Like this person that I grew up with who has inspired me to be the person that I am and whose talent has been such a huge part of my life for so long. And then for me to be able to pass that information on to other people who are essentially just strangers to me, but who also have the same interests in pop culture and nerd culture. And to pass that on is something so beautiful and so heartwarming. And I just loved that experience so much that I had to tell Veronica. I was like, not only have you been inspiring people of my generation who were kids consuming the kids show when it was on, but now you're inspiring kids who weren't even born when your version of Pokemon was airing and it was in its heyday. Like now she's inspiring a whole new generation of people for a character that she doesn't even play anymore, but she made iconic back in the day. And like it was just so heartwarming to tell that story, and I absolutely loved it. And I just waffled on so much there, guys. I'm sorry, but I love Veronica so much. She's an amazing human being. And I don't know if anyone clipped any of that, but I think it's such a beautiful story that I just had to share it. And I need to catch up on chat now because I was talking too much. What did I miss? Ogden Sun is 12. I was in my 20s when that landed, so I grew older with it. I'll never grow up. Nice. Legend with the host. Thank you very much, my man. It's like the old Bart Simpson story voiced by Nancy Cartwright. Exactly, yeah. Vice is here indeed. Hello, Vice. Lovely to have you here. I've missed you so much. How are you doing? And yeah, I saw your tweet. But yeah, thank you for letting me know, man. And thank you for all of your constant support for the channel. One of my other mod extraordinaires. Much love to you, man. Not waffling. That was a good story. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, Kraut. Like, I love that story so much. It was such a beautiful experience. And it just makes me so proud just of like being a fan of the show, of being friends with Veronica, of also being someone in the entertainment industry. Like, granted, I'm not famous yet, but you know, just me going to my job every day and knowing that I've entertained people to some extent, even if they never remember who the hell I was or what the hell I was doing. Just being someone that makes other people happy is what I want to do with my life. Like, you know, being rich and famous as well as that would be nice, but that's not what I want to do entertainment stuff for. I want to do it for entertainment, obviously. And then, you know, I get nice stories like that I can share with people. So, you know, it all works out. Vice, I'm good, trying to finish up the work day. One more day left, then we get a 2-week vacation. Nice. Hope the Christmas workload hasn't been too tedious. Because for me, it's still going to be very draining for quite some time. But as I said, I love it, so it doesn't matter. That's a great ambition, but I bet you inspire more people on a daily basis than you realise. I don't know, Nogden. I'd say that's questionable. But to be fair, like, seeing the reviews recently for work has been a motivator, because I've not been in a good place recently, and seeing people praising me is sort of like, okay, maybe I am doing something right. You know, I would never think I'm like amazing at anything or the best at anything, but just knowing that I'm doing something good is assuring enough, especially in sort of the mental state I've been in recently. So I'll take what I can get. And then, you know, someday if I can actually make it big in either presenting or voice acting, then that would be the dream. Because for ages I was like, I want to be a director, which is why I studied film at university. And then I was like, actually, no, I want to be an actor. But then now I'm more like, I want to be a presenter. But then, because I've been so inspired by voice acting stuff, and because my job involves voice acting as well as presenting, I'm like, I could do both. Why not? I could be a presenter and voice actor. Heyman, gotta shoot. I share your Metline pain when it doesn't work. Have a great stream. Not a problem, Heyman. Thank you so much for hanging out this evening. It's been lovely having you here. Thank you very much for the follow and for joining in on the raid. Have a lovely rest of your day. And as I've been saying to everyone else, if I don't get to see you again before Christmas, have a lovely holiday season. Take care, and I do hope to see you again soon, either here or on someone else's stream. Giving all the love. 11:14, it is 11:14 p.m. over here, Shadow Ninja. Don't remind me. I should probably stop the stream at some point. Maybe. But I don't want to. I'm having so much fun just chatting away with you all. I've also run out of shelter stories. We've done all the new dwellers. That's a shame. I'll get some more written up for the next stream, because we do have a couple of new dwellers that I haven't had a chance to evaluate yet. So I'll get those done for whenever the hell the next shelter stream will be. Because as I said, I can only probably do a couple more streams this year, questionably. But I don't know what games I'll do. I might do a bit more Portal Knights again, because I do love playing that game, and we are in the 3rd area now, so we're inching closer to finishing that game. And I'm very excited to do that, because I love playing that game. It's really fun. I did not expect to fall in love with it as quickly as I did. God damn it, Raiders. 11 p.m, the night is young. Well, it doesn't feel young, Vice. It does not, after the amount of late shifts I've done at work recently. 11 p.m. just is not what it used to be. Kraut gonna make friends with animators and present as a character. You are voice acting them again. That might be too much Lemon Awesome all at once. People might not be ready for it. Very true, Kraut. They can't handle this. Like, this is too much awesome. It's not ready. It's zero awesome whatsoever. So you're an actor. What do you act in? I do loads of acting stuff. So I've actually been on TV before. I've done a couple of short films. I've done many student projects. I've been in a musical. I've done a little bit of theatre stuff. I do immersive acting at my job currently. I'm a senior games host / immersive actor. And I do presenting stuff for projects and commercials as well. And I did actually present at MCM Comic Con with Streamers Connected 2 months ago on their live stage, which was very fun. I can't give you a link, Shadow Ninja, unfortunately, because they're all on my hard drives and such, and none of my hard drives are currently connected at the moment. But I think there are a couple of things on like YouTube and Vimeo and stuff. I don't know. I know the one of the TV shows I was in is BBC exclusive, so I don't know if it's available outside of the UK, because it wasn't like a franchise TV show. It was just like a sort of 4-part BBC drama, like a one-off series kind of thing. So I don't know if that's available outside the UK. I think the musical that I was in is probably somewhere on YouTube. And it was amazing because the musical was live streamed and we only expected to get like an audience of about 30,000 on the live stream. Like, it was sellout crowds of 3,500 each night that we did it, including some very notable people like the mayor and some local celebrities. And we were expected to get 30,000 views on the live stream. we had 1.2 million, which is a lot more than 30,000, and that just blew our minds. We were like, oh my god, that's insane. What series was it, Tish? It was, I think it was a series from like 2014 called What Remains. I don't know if you know of it, Nogden. But yeah, it was a 4-part BBC One drama that had Russell Tovey and David Bamber in it, and they were lovely to work with. It was great. The first thing that Russell Tovey said to me, like, we shot a scene, and like after the scene had been filmed, basically there was a point where I had to walk past him, and he stopped and then said, something smells really, really nice. And I was like, probably my conditioner. And he was like, yeah, it smells like coconut. And I'm like, yes, my conditioner was coconut conditioner. And it was great. And then we just had a conversation about hair products. And I'm like, what is this? I'm just talking about hair products with Russell Tovey so casually. And it was great. Sounds very familiar. Russell Tovey is a good actor. He is. He's lovely. I remember the first time I saw him in something was when he was in Doctor Who. And I was like, I loved his character in Doctor Who. Of the Alonso. I'm like, oh, he's so precious. We need to get you an online portfolio. I mean, it's online. It's just not very well organised. And then I have, like, obviously all of this, all of my Twitch stuff is like another kind of portfolio, more for presenting stuff. But yeah, a lot of my acting stuff is kind of all over the place at the moment, and I really need to sort it out at some point, but I'm too lazy and have no time to do so. But you know, I'll get it done eventually. That's where I first saw him. Love Doctor Who. Doctor Who's great. I've not seen any of the most recent series, and I really need to. I've also not seen any of the new season of The Walking Dead either, which I should also probably do when I eventually get time. And then Star Trek Discovery's coming back for season 2 next month, which I'm so excited about. Love a good bit of Star Trek. He's like, you're a person, you're both good actors, but also people capable of small talk. Yeah, it's great. Like, it sucks when you go onto a set and, like, there's a more, like, notable or famous person there, and then they're just like, oh, what have you been in? And then if they don't know who you are, they just don't acknowledge you as a person. They just ignore you, and it's like, cool, good talk. Thanks. Thanks for making me feel useless. Much appreciated. It's like when there are actors who, you know, behave like humans and treat you like a fellow human, it's really nice. And like when I go to conventions and stuff and I talk to actors who I've met elsewhere and they're super friendly, and they just talk to me like another human and not like a fan, and it's so heartwarming. Like with Jane Brooke that you mentioned earlier, Kraut, at Destination Star Trek, like we were bloody talking to each other like we were best friends. It was great. Like the fact that that when I went to go and meet her, I wanted to be first in line to like surprise her and be like, hey, it's me at last. And before I even got to see her, I heard off in the distance, I see a Letitia Lemon. And I was like, is that? And it was Jane, and she wanted to surprise me as much as I wanted to surprise her. And I'm like, what other celebrities would do that for fans at conventions? Like, she wanted to make our first physical meeting in person as memorable for me as I wanted to make it for her. And it was so heartwarming. And then she was like, you can stay at my booth for as long as you want. You have friendship privileges. You can be with me the whole weekend. And I was like, I will bloody take you up on that offer. And it was amazing. And then she even said to me that I should be her her guardian for next year. And I was like, now you've put the idea in my head. I'm going to ask the Destination Star Trek guys, be like, yo, Jane said I could, so can I be her guardian next year? Maybe they'll say yes. It's almost like they've accepted you as an equal. I know, Nocturne. I have been accepted. I am one of them. It's amazing. Because I am nowhere near as famous as they are. It's like everyone else I work with are actors as well, because obviously immersive actors, you know, we do acting elsewhere as well. But I feel like they're all like proper actors, and then I'm just kind of like there. I'm just like, I do a bit of acting, but I don't know what I'm doing. And they're all just like, I've done this and this and this and this, and I'm going to do this, this and this. I have an agent who's helping me do this, this and that. And I'm like, cool. I'm just living life. Shadow Ninja, that is a project from university. I was a lovely gangster character, and it was fun. Tisha's now part of the inner circle. No, I'm on the outer circle looking in on the inner circle. That's what I'm doing. I like to pretend I'm part of the inner circle, but I'm really not. But I guess that's kind of what most actors start off as. Letitia's red carpet material for sure. I've been on a red carpet actually, but not for acting. It was for an awards show that I was actually part of the crew for. But I did get to dress up nicely, and I was actually up for an award as well. So it was a show that I helped to run and to judge, but I didn't get to judge the one that I was nominated for, because I didn't even know I was nominated for it. It's a complicated story. But yeah, we did an award show. I was on the committee for organising it, and then we had judges for all of the different categories for awards. But there was one category that only the staff could judge, and I was actually nominated in that category that only the staff could judge, and I had no idea until the event itself, when I finally saw the programme that had all of the nominees on it. I opened it up, I looked at the nominee list, and I was like, that's my name. I was nominated for something. So it was great that I was part of this show that I ran, judged for, attended, and was nominated. I was like, I'm everything. Everyone is just making it up anyways. You may not have the same level of experience, but that just means you don't know all of the rules yet. That's a good thing. If you don't know the rules, it's easier to break them. This is true, and we all know how much Letitia likes to break rules. It's fun. I don't actually break rules. I just bend them to suit my needs. Cybrez is here! Oh my god, it's lovely to see you as well. How are you doing, my VIP champion, cheerer of the channel? Just popping in here to say hi. Not a problem, it's lovely having you here all the time anyways. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have work so I can't watch much. Oh, that sucks, Cybrez, but thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate that you're taking the time out of your day to say hello to this very sporadic streamer right here, who is not deserving of all of your kindness and generosity. Everybody say hi to Cybrez, one of the most amazing supporters of the channel. All of the gift subs, the cheers, and all of the niceness. Nogden right got to head up to Bedfordshire. I'll catch you all again, not a problem, Nogden. Have a safe trip to Bedfordshire. Thank you so much for hanging out this evening. It's been lovely having you here. Take care, and I do hope to see you again soon. And also thanks for the follow as well. Need to shout that out too. Thank you. Baby, gotta go eat a chicken burrito. Ooh, that sounds yummy, Shadow Ninja. Enjoy. Always so sweet, Tish. I'm just speaking the truth, Cybrez. Like, I am so grateful for this amazing community of people that I've been blessed with on Twitch, and you're all amazing, and I do not deserve any of you. So thank you for putting up with my nonsense, especially these past couple of months where I've been so busy with events and work and personal stress. And I know that my streams have not been great, and they've been very few and far between, but I'm going to try and work on it in the new year, trying to actually get a regular schedule again. But it's always great just sort of having people turn up. It just reminds me like how lucky I am to have you guys. Like, you know, some of you have been here for so goddamn long. They're like, how are you still putting up with my ridiculousness? It's insane. But I'm so grateful for it. And it's like some of the people that I knew before I started streaming, like they've been such incredible supporters of me doing this and continue to be on like other social media where I've been saying, you know, I can't do all of this at the moment because of work, because of my mental health, and they've all been looking after me, and I'm just so grateful, and it's amazing. Like it's so heartwarming to know so many people like this. Like I cannot stress enough how much it blows my mind. And all the love from Cybers and McCoffee and everybody, and Kraut with the charity bits again. Thank you, Kraut. I'm back on a computer. Welcome back on the computer. Mutant J's here as well. Hello, it's lovely to see you. How are you doing? I've missed you and everybody else. Oh, I love this. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by this evening. Like, I was meant to finish at 10, but I'm just so overwhelmed by all of this tonight that I don't want to leave. I'm just going to stay here all night forever. I'm just not going to stop streaming. I will take my stream setup on the train to work and then just be like, right, you're coming with me now. I just don't want to stop streaming. I just want to hang out with everyone forever. You may not remember me, but I know your name from Weaves. That's amazing that McCoffee and Mutant J know each other from there. I also know Weaves as well. I met her at Twitch London back in May. That's crazy. I was Dino Mike TV at the time. Nice. Like Vice said, the night is young. It's 11:30. I would beg to differ. But I'm on the happy vibes right now, so what can I say? Like, as I said, the sort of, like, you guys are my motivator. Like, because things have been tough recently, just knowing that people are backing me, I'm just like, I don't want to disappoint. I don't want to let you guys down. You know Weaves too, everyone knows Weaves. How do I know her? I knew her from Lard Teamaker, who's one of my mods, who's been a friend of mine for about 6 years. He's a lovely chap. He introduced me to so many amazing people. Can one of my mods do a shout out to Lard as well, because he is an amazing human being. One of the most generous, kind and supportive people I've ever been blessed to call a friend. I love him so much, and he's very well deserving of all of your support. And I believe he's either nearing or has passed 1,000 Twitch followers. I'm not sure. I unfortunately haven't been able to catch anyone's streams recently, but I know he's getting up there. So you guys should help nudge him into the quadruple digits. I'm sure he'll be very, very grateful for that, especially this time of year. I think I've been there since the beginning. I think I remember. That's amazing. I love that, like, you know, because of this big network that we all have, that people are finding each other through other people, and it's amazing. Like, I've done that a few times as well. Like, I've been watching someone else and I see a name that I know from someone else. I'm like, oh, you know that person as well, and it's crazy. Looks like he's chilling at 919. Let's nudge him up there. Exactly, Kraut. Let's get Lard's numbers up some more. And there's more charity bits from Vice as well. Thank you so much, man. All the beautiful charity bits. And Kraut as well. You insanely beautiful people. Oh my god, Cypress. Oh my god, thank you for the 1,000 charity bits. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, guys. That's amazing. And Cypress, man, you are 850 away from the next bit badge. Thank you so much. Like, I was not expecting this stream to be as supported as it has. I'm gonna cry, guys. Like, thank you so much. Like, things have been tough for me recently, and I was not expecting so much love and support when I came back. I thought that this stream, that no one was going to be here, no one would be interested, because I've just not been able to commit recently, and the fact that you're all here and giving me bits and subscribing and raiding and even just talking in chat, like, I'm so thankful for this. Like, things have been really tough for me recently. I've been so stressed and so tired, and I'm so lucky to have you guys. Like, thank you so much. I think I was here when you had 50 followers. It's changed a lot, Mutant J. Like, I know things have been very quiet recently, and I know the numbers have been going down a bit, but I don't do this for the numbers. I do it for the community. I do it for you guys. I just want to build a community of happy people that love playing games, and I just love making all these new friends. Like, I've met so many amazing people this year, and I do not deserve this, but thank you so much. We love you though. I love you too, Tango X-Ray. Thank you so much. Oh my god, I did not think I would ever cry on a stream before, but here I am. I'm such a bloody mess. Thank you, Mutant J, for the host as well, and thank you, Vice, for more charity bits. Oh my god, guys. Like, you have no idea how tough things have been for me recently. I've not even played the bloody game in about 20 minutes. I've just been talking to you, but thank you so much. Like, this is amazing. Like, this is just the kind of thing that I've been needing, because I've just been feeling so drained recently, both physically and emotionally, and just knowing that you guys are still here for me despite me not being able to commit as much as I should be, as much as I probably need to be. And to just return to all of this, like, it's overwhelming. It's so generous. And I can't put into words how grateful I am for you people. And Kraut with more charity bits. Thank you so much. Like I said before, we'll still be here. I know, and like, I acknowledge that whenever you say it, but there's still a part of me that will always have that doubt, because I just don't think I deserve this. So I'm always like, no one's gonna want to be here. I'm doing a terrible job at being a streamer because I'm not committing the time, and because I'm not committing the time here, because I'm always at work, but I'm always tired at work, and I just feel like I'm doing a terrible job at work as well, and like, I've just been so down recently, and then just having all of this is just so beyond amazing. I love you guys. And Tango with the 500. Oh my god. To us, you never left. We love you. You're amazing, smart, wonderful, and fun. We'll be here for you, have no doubt, with family. Oh my god. You guys are way too kind, but thank you so much. And another 500 from Cyprus. Oh my goodness. What is happening, guys? Are you trying to make me cry again? Because that is what you're bloody doing. Oh my gosh. I've just stopped playing the game. Like, this is overwhelming. I'm just blown away. Like, I didn't know how much I needed to stream. Like, I wanted to stream because I've not been here, and because I felt bad for not seeing you guys. Like, I didn't care about the numbers. The numbers going down was a demotivator, but I didn't care. I just missed being here with you guys. And then to have a stream where I was raided by an incredible community member from Steve's team, to have all of you guys just being here on a very sporadic stream where I've done nothing in the game for so goddamn long, so I've just been talking, and to have all of these bits just coming through. And there's more from Vice and Crowd as well. What's happening? I believe this is what you call something something bit war. This is a something something bit war indeed, and it's amazing. Thank you. Oh my god, I think we need to actually play the bloody game before I just break down entirely, because I think that's what's gonna bloody happen in a minute. Now I have to lurk. I'm on call at work. We'll be watching back and forth, though. Not a problem. Tango, again, thank you so much for the bits and the kind words, and the fact that you're taking time out of your day to make me cry, basically. It's amazing. Have a good lurk, and it's been lovely having you here again. I've missed you so much. Oh my... You built an... I have built an amazing community. Like, all of you guys are incredible, and I'm so grateful to have you all. It's just so assuring to know that people are putting up with my ridiculousness. Like, even on the days when I stream and I don't feel like I'm doing a good enough job, that people still watch, I'm super grateful for. Like, some streamers I know have talked about the struggle of, like, not getting affiliate straight away, and I was blessed that I did get it straight away. And people saying, oh, there are streams where I have no one viewing. I've been blessed in that I've never had a stream that's been 0 viewers. And the fact that I've had so many people following, so many insane raids and cheers and subscribers. Like, the fact that some people just sort of turned up in my stream and just were dropping subs. Like, the insane poop thought from when Piano Impro Man raided once, dropped like 7 gift subs out of the blue just on the very first stream of mine that they watched. And they were just like, I love you so much, have all these gift subs. I'm like, what is happening? And then all of the bit wars that we had previously, that one time where I got like 45 quid from one stream was insane. Which I know doesn't sound like a lot, but for a small streamer, that is a lot. And especially for someone like me who never would consider streaming as a career, I just see it as a hobby. So to get that for a hobby just on a couple of hours work is mind-blowing. I remember the poop gifts, that was kind of nuts. Awesome stream for sure. Yeah, that was I think that was on one of my Wolfenstein streams as well, which is quite an interesting game to be playing when being raided by Piano Impro Man. It was amazing. Oh, his poop thought he is insane but lovely. Very insane. Like, how many gift subs has he given on the Piano Impro channel? Like 500 and something now, and that's not a Letitia exaggeration, guys. Like, that is probably close to the legit amount. Like, we all know I exaggerate numbers a lot, but I think it is about that many now, or something ridiculous like that. I've not had the time to catch anyone recently, and it breaks my heart. Honestly, all the Piano Impro Man community is pretty awesome. They really are. And thank you for dropping that shout out there as well, Crowd. I was literally just about to ask for that. Like, as I said, Bernie and Mindy are basically like Twitch parents to me. Like, I love them so much. They were so welcoming right from the start. Like, I was in their stream once less than 5 minutes and I just fell in love straight away. And I just always talk to Mindy in whispers all the time while Bernie plays all of these amazing songs, and we have all this banter and it's amazing. And he likes to take the mick with his British accent, and it's just a joyous thing to be a part of. And like, you know, I wouldn't have met them if I hadn't started doing Twitch stuff. And I wouldn't have met basically all of these names that I'm seeing in chat at the moment. I never would have met any of you guys. So I'm really glad that I did start doing Twitch. Like, I know people like Lard and Legend and Rob, Adam. So many people have been saying for years that I should have started streaming so long ago because I have the personality for it and that I seem very confident on camera. And I was just so hesitant because I thought I wouldn't be interesting, I wouldn't be funny. I mean, loads of people say I'm funny, but I'm like, I'm not. And the fact that I finally started it, I'm so glad that I did, because it's helped me hone my skills as a presenter, and it's helped me network with so many new people, and I've made so many new friends this year, and it's amazing, and I want to keep doing that. I want to keep putting the time into streaming. It's just that my actual job has been stopping me from doing that recently, and I feel really bad for that. But, you know, like tonight, this has just been so assuring to know that there will be people here for me no matter when I do a stream. They are incredible. They really are. Like, they are such nice people, and I love them so, so much. Words cannot express how important Bernie and Mindy are to me. They are amazing people, and they have such a beautiful community, and I love them very dearly. Oh my god, I think I've calmed down now, but I'm just so overwhelmed. Like, this has been amazing. Like, thank you so much, everyone. I feel like I should end the stream at some point tonight, though. I really don't want to, because this is incredible, and I love you guys so much. But I mean, it's 1:45. So I mean, I could, well, I mean, I only have errands to do tomorrow. So I know I could keep going for a bit longer. Because I'm not tired at the moment. I'm just so flabbergasted, for lack of a better word. Like, this is crazy. You've calmed down, can't have that feel the love. God damn it, Kraut and Vice right after as well, keep it going. That's amazing. Great minds think alike. You two are conspiring, I can tell. But it's beautiful, and that's why I love you both, and that's why you're both very trusted mods of the channel. Because you're amazing human beings, and I love you both very dearly. Oh my goodness. And breathe. Oh my gosh. I really don't want to end this stream. I really don't. I might be able to actually do another stream tomorrow night. Let me have another look at my calendar. Because I do want to try and stream as much as I can. But I'm working basically every other day this month. So I might be able to do one tomorrow. I might be able to do one more stream this week as well. And then, as I said, a sort of Christmas Eve evening stream might be like up in the air. But I feel like it would have to be a short stream. I don't think it would be a very long one. And those will probably be the last streams that I can do of 2018. And yes, I did just throw my phone off camera. Don't worry, it's fine.